All right, yo, what's up, your mustachio version of Griever here, bringing you guys a wonderful, absolutely smashing, a wonderful stream of Just Chillin'. Just chilling again with all your homeboys. We already have 3 likes in here. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. What we're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm going to be jumping into the VC, and I always do my obligatory 10 to 12 minute runoff. And after that, what we're going to do is we're going to jump into the VC, and we're just going to chill. We're just going to chill. We're going to chill. We're going to chill. We're going to do Bonkai Hitsugaya levels of chill. And we're just going to chill. We're just going to relax. We're going to have a good time. So, for those of you who don't know, just jump into the VC chat when you are ready in about 10 to 12 minutes. I will be jumping in there myself. It'll all be on stream, and you guys will have an opportunity to talk to me, talk to all of the beautiful people that are also in the stream itself, and yeah. So already we got a few wonderful people in here. We have Fine saying "Hola, amigo," and we have Miss Condon saying "Hola," saying "Hola" spelled correctly. The H is silent. Fine saying "Sorry, I don't know Portuguese." Listen, I'm going to correct as much English as I can, but I can't correct all of your guys' pronunciations and punctuation throughout, like, all the languages in the world. I try my best with English alone, and that's a full-time job. So, Skin is in here and says, hey, now, I was too harsh on Skin. Just so everybody knows, I was too harsh on Skin. The stream went about 2 hours longer than I anticipated, so I feel like the penalty box sentence was served with Skin. So Skin is actually eligible back in this current stream. So Skin Intelligence, you are back. You are out of the penalty box. Welcome back. Spell my name wrong again, and you're getting 3 stream bans. 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. You're getting 3. So, just we're having that. Anybody spells my name wrong, my name is literally in almost every title of every video. So, it's not difficult. But yeah, we're forgiving Skin from last stream. It was a long time. Blah. Bernice is in here, says, hello there. Hello there. General Grievous. General Kenobi. Wave of Manga says, hello. Hey, Wave. Dragon Trade says, yo. Neo is in here, says, hi-yo. Wave of Manga says, great breakfast and a show. Skin said, oh, I'm out now, Griever. Yes, you are. You are. You spelled Griever correctly? Yeah, you are. Because usually my streams are only 2 to 3 hours. Right, so I figured that it was a corporal punishment, right? But whereas that stream went so long, I feel like you served your sentence because you were there the whole time, and that's fair. That's fair. So that's how I'm gonna do it. That's how I'm gonna do it. We're gonna go from there. That being said, how is everybody doing? Who's excited to just chat in the chat? Who's excited? Who's jumping at the bit? Who's ready? Who's ready to talk some trash? I mean, we do have some things to talk about. I mean, it's more, honestly, this is more of like a continuation of the, hold on a second, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on here? Thought it was a phone call. Oh, wife. Never mind. But what we have is a continuation pretty much of the lore of the Mist Content server, because we have a new edition, a current edition. We haven't really caught up yet as far as the lore streams have gone with the Mist Content server, but we have a new edition. We have a brand new edition, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to talk about it. We are going to talk about it because I was pinged like 6 times or something and I was there like cooking and watching MASH, and I had no idea what was going on, and I don't know how to use Discord, ladies and gentlemen, so all of a sudden I saw like Discord messages, I was like, and then it disappeared, and I was like, oh. So if you don't DM me, probably I'm not gonna get it. Just let's go off of that. I'm old, I'm 30, I might as well be a senior citizen of Discord. So, yeah. Skin deleted his message for some reason and finds that I'm there, I suppose. Skin, don't you think that's a bit too early? I don't know what that is, but apparently he deleted his message. Okay. Oof, you're right, fine, says Skin. Okay, fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Listen, you are all welcome. We're going to have a bazinga. We're going to have a bonsai level of fun tonight. We're going to have a great, listen, it's a Tuesday night, right? It's a Tuesday night. Nobody likes Tuesday. Think about it. Wednesday, middle of the week, everybody calls it hump day. Fucking bullshit. But either way, people are like, oh, well, we're halfway through the week and stuff. Like, everybody hates Tuesday. Tuesday's the worst day. You know why? Monday, everyone thinks Monday's the worst day. Or Sunday. Everyone thinks Sunday's the worst day because tomorrow they got to go to work. But Sunday, you are still not going to work. So it's not the worst day. Monday, you expect it. It's expected. It's the day after that everybody's like nobody wants to go to work, nobody wants to go to school, nobody wants to get up on a Tuesday, right? And then Wednesday happens. Honestly, Wednesday is a better day than Tuesday because Wednesday means we're halfway through. If you're a glass is half full type of person, Wednesday is you're halfway there. Oh, we're halfway there. Woo! Living on a prayer. Right? We're Bon Joviing our Wednesday. But if you go on the whole Tuesday thing, you're not halfway there. You're not living on a prayer. What you're doing is clearly you're losing. You're losing hard. So what do we do about Tuesday? You have a goddamn Griever stream. That's what you do. You have a Griever stream. Tuesday is bullshit. Tuesday, worst day of the week. But when you have streams, when you have a missed content stream in the afternoon, you have a Griever stream in the late evening. Now Tuesday has become a wonderful thing. You imagine, I'll just paint a picture for you, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine if Shonen Jump was released on Tuesday. Tuesday would be your favorite day of the week. It would. Shonen Jump released on Tuesday. Or even for all the scam people out there, let's say your new Friday became your Tuesday. Now, Tuesday is your favorite day, is it not? Of course it is. Because it's when things happen. Tuesday is shitty because nothing happens on Tuesday. But if we make things happen on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen, if we make things happen on a Tuesday, then Tuesday will be your favorite day of the week. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I love Sunday for football. When there's no football, Sunday sort of sucks. It's for churchgoers and people waiting to go to work on Monday. I don't like my Sundays. Let's be real. Don't like my Sundays. Without football season, But Tuesday, we can make Tuesday. We can make Tuesday our Sunday football. We can make Tuesday our Friday shonen. We can make Tuesday our new Thursday. We can make it. Now let's see what people are saying about it. Skin said, oof, you're right, fine. Bernice said, yeah, doesn't it have less than 30 chapters currently? Not sure what that is. Miss Dragon's Rage said, thoughts on Michael Bay Transformers? Absolutely dreadful. Miss Khan says, Tuesday has no feel. That is correct. Skin said, yeah, Tuesday is kind of the day where nothing happens. It's just kind of bland, especially for anime fans. Fine said Tuesday is Tomboy Tuesday, so that's at least something. Tomboy Tuesday. Got nothing. Bernice said Tuesdays are the reason the police almost caught me. There's a story there. Bernice said, indeed, fine, indeed. Wave said, it's Wednesday for me. Skin said, why Wednesday? Miss Conda said, I hate Sundays. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Miss Conda said, just the day I would wait for school to come. See, it depends on the person. It depends on the person 100% and absolutely. But overall, Tuesday, worst day. Because there's always something for somebody. But what... Have you known a single person that they wait for Tuesday? Think about it. Old scans used to be released on Thursday. So Thursday's a good day. Friday's a good day for everybody. Beginning of the weekend. End of the work week. End of the school week. Right? Saturday, Sunday. No... weekend. Nothing to say. Monday is only the literal arguable counterpart to Tuesday. Because Monday, Tuesday, but I'll tell you one thing. What Monday has. You order something on Friday, weekend doesn't count. Monday it might show up. Monday has the only delivery date, arrival date, when you order something on a Friday and it comes post the weekend. Tuesday has nothing. Tuesday is a late delivery from a Monday. Tuesday, and it's just a horrible day. Miss said I hate Sundays, of course. Miss said just the day I would wait from school to come. Skin said I hate Mondays, to be honest. Wave said I live in Australia. How are the spiders? Dragon's Rage said, I like Saturday for UFC. There you go. Skin said, Friday's the best day of the week. Skin said, summer versus Christmas. Depends on where you live in the world. Miss said, Christmas 100%. And Wave said, they're the same for me. Bernice said, I enjoy the summer, but Christmas is more chill. Christmas is a wonderful time of year, ladies and gentlemen. Christmas is one of these... See, you're not comparing a season to a season. It's an unfair argument because you're saying summer versus Christmas. Christmas lasts for about a week, or 2 weeks at best. Compare summer to winter. Now you have an argument. You're comparing apples and oranges when you say summer versus Christmas. Because I'm going to say summer. Christmas only lasts me 2 weeks. But summer lasts me as long as I am willing to wear shorts. So... Neil Rose says summer is horrible because of the heat. Bernice says I just got used to the heat, I suppose. Yeah, so did I. See, we have a beautiful temperature swing. We go to minus 30 to plus 30, so we're happy. Anyways, it's been 12 minutes. I'm about to plug in my headphones here, my trusty headphones, and jump into VC, thankfully. And then we will see what's going on. Hopefully this works. Hopefully this works. So anybody wanting to join, just feel free to join the let's say the general section in the voice channel. Anybody, I believe anybody who joins the Discord is able to join. So
hello, do I sound all right?
Yes, there's Misk content, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is.
Oh, what a day, what an evening.
What an evening, what an evening. And here we also have Wave of Manga. Hi, Wave, how you doing?
Hey.
There we go.
I just hopped in. It just happened on the live stream, so I just decided to hop in.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful news. And here's
Oh,
Neo.
good, Neo's here. I was about to tell you to join Neo.
Neo. Oh, and we have... excuse me, we have Fine as well.
Can we get Band Marsh? Oh, shit, we have Fine. And can we get Band Marsh? Let's find out.
Yeah, let's get everybody in here, as many people as possible.
Everybody's here.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I mean, I'm just sitting here. Does everybody like my mustache, though? That's the real question.
It is an excellent mustache.
An excellent mustache.
I hope you don't take this as an offense, but you kind of look like a porn star with that mustache.
Everybody has told me that, but you know what the funny thing is I do want to know. You know what? It's my stream, so I'm going to tell a fucking story. The reason I did this is because if you guys noticed in my last video, or if you guys have been keeping up with my videos, and you should give me those likes and those views, but basically what happened was I was overgrown, like down on the chin and all that shit. So I decided I was gonna shave, you know. And then my wife always hates it when I shave. She always hates it when I clean shave. She likes me to have a little bit of stubble, 5 o'clock shadow, etc. She always hates that. So what I decided to do was I decided to shave everything else and leave the mustache. I was halfway drunk when I did it. And then I said, yeah, and I jumped in the shower, blah, 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 wiped it all off, and I was like, ha, you didn't say I couldn't keep a mustache, because, of course, she would hate this. My father has a mustache, her father has a mustache. Of course, it looks very 70s, it looks very, as pointed out, very porn starish, right? So I did it literally to piss off my wife. And I gotta tell you something, work like a charm. Work like a fucking charm. She was so pissed off.
Beautiful.
You know what she did? She ended the Skype call.
That is amazing.
Yeah, I love her to pieces, but she ended that Skype call. She said, fuck this, and click. And I was like, alright.
Let's go!
Oh, band!
Listen, today, the events of tonight, where it was a little... I have no idea if it was a little somber at first. But then immediately afterward, it turned into a great deal of celebration.
It was
Think like
a
the
party.
fucking end of Star Wars. Think the end of Star Wars.
Yeah, it was like the Endor thing. It was like it was like really sad because like we had Darth Vader on a funeral pyre and we were like, okay, Anakin Skywalker's dead and it's very, very sad. Luke Skywalker buried his father, very sad. And then we had Yahweh, 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 you know, and it was sort of a party.
Oh my goodness, wow. It's a relief, honestly.
Listen, I wasn't actually there for that part. Like, Misk and Band were both, I think Band was one of the people. Somebody, Misk and somebody else DM'd me. Not DM'd me, but pinged me.
I pinged you. Yeah. I pinged you.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh shit, Griever was right.
But... Yeah. I have to know what I was right about, though, because I haven't yet.
So in the last stream, when we were talking about Solo, I said how, you know, everything comes in threes. We need to see who the third great Bowser is. And you said you had 2 predictions for who it would be. One was Jobber and the other was Balder.
Yes.
There you go.
Fair enough. But I didn't get a chance because I was very busy doing other things. Oh, hello there.
It all started, you know, with us going on this stream, right? Where you like, oh yeah, we basically dug up runes.
Fine, you're very low volume. I'm gonna increase your volume, my friend.
Dude.
Yeah, fine always has kind of low volume.
Yeah.
Yo, guys, believe it or not, I am really happy because now I am going to begin rewriting the main cast, and now that he's no longer in there, it's just relief.
New opportunity.
So I was not there when this incident started. Band, would you mind explaining? Band or Neo, would you mind explaining?
No, Neo, do you want to do it or would you like me to do it?
Well, I was there too.
Yeah, we were both. Do you want me to do it or you want it?
I'll do it because I was there for like all of it.
Go for it. You have the
I can do it.
We have drama, ladies and gentlemen.
Everyone was just posting a picture of like 7 or 8 JJK characters. And it's like, oh, what vibe do I give off? And I posted it. Rat posted it. Van posted it, and we were all just kind of joking around, like, oh, you remind me of this character, etc., etc. Then Balder did it, and Van, me, and Bernice were just like Toji. Yeah,
Also another character, right?
Also Seth.
Dude.
Okay. And he took offense to that and threatened to beat the ever-living shit out of Seth.
Who is 16.
Indeed.
So he threatened to
16,
beat up a
and-
minor because he compared him to a fictional character.
It's hilarious.
And we literally, like we were saying, we didn't even say Toji because we knew it would annoy you. We said Toji because you give off that energy. No malice was in that.
This
But no,
is true.
Balder took that as a threat.
A threat.
Took it as a threat.
Wait. So what? All right, I'm gonna catch up with the chat first, and then you guys are gonna explain what happened between the end of the stream, because I was there on the porch drinking my beer, having a good time. The stream for Misk ended, and all of a sudden Balder left. So I need context completely how that started. First and foremost,
a bit of time in between those two events.
Okay, fair enough. Regardless of the time between, I need the bill.
Hours.
So but yes, it was. But first and foremost, just because people are pinging me here, and some of my illustrious people are in here saying we have Band, we have Bernice, we have Skin, we have all the usuals, but we also have Caden saying a mustache that rivals Gold D. Rogers. You're goddamn
Holy
right.
shit.
Skin said the true Jim Gordon mustache. So now I'm not only being compared to the Pirate King, but also Gary Oldman. Jesus Christ,
Nice.
guys, just call me Eisen at this point, and I'm going to be the triple threat of awesome. So, Clarice says, yes, made it to a
Hello.
stream. Welcome very much, Clarice. Very, very excited to have a new face in here. I believe you're a new face. I don't recognize the username. Skin said, wait, hold on, you still use Skype Griever? Of course I do. Bernice says the events of tonight were, I don't, hashtag pack watch? What? Okay, sure. Somebody. Caden said Vader could have killed Obi-Wan and Yoda at the same time. Leave it alone. No, he couldn't have. Skin
Now
said,
you guys we're getting into too controversial stuff here.
Yeah. Skin said, which version of Vader are you talking about, though? For which photo, Yoda? Blah blah blah. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, not really. Super
Yeah, we're
relevant.
not doing Star Wars stuff right now, guys. We'll do it
Maybe later.
Maybe later.
Because I'm on my Star Wars shit right now as we speak.
Exactly. So I'm gonna ignore the rest of the comments. Let's jump into. So could
What do you
somebody
want?
explain to me? So after I left, after the stream was
Okay,
over,
I'm reading it.
then
So,
what
from
happened?
what I understand, because of what we were doing on the stream, I think Fine accidentally pinged Balder because of one of his old messages. So Balder got pissed, and then I think everyone, it was a cascade of everyone remembering when he said that stupid shit like a month ago about, the first thing being like, what? Fucking diseases are a tool by nature to cull the population. And the other thing about how I wasn't
I was on
born to-
vacation when that shit happened.
and then the other thing where he said
I
I
was-
wasn't born to be just like everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
My
I
parents
very
didn't raise me to be
specifically,
just like
yes,
everyone
I
else.
very specifically remember. I specifically remember like eating with my family, and I was just checking Discord, and Balder was saying this shit when I was on vacation. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I added you and Griever in.
So
Yeah.
that seemed to be the start of it.
To the
So
start
Balder
of
was
that
already
bullshit.
getting put into a bad mood. Like he pinged me a few times, asking me to tell everyone to stop, quote unquote, harassing him.
But that doesn't even seem like something like that's whatever. Why would Balder be like? Balder has been upset about so many multiple things. Like, what? This doesn't seem anything out of the ordinary. Like, realistically.
Yeah.
Does that?
I don't know. He just got kind of pissed because now, you know how Balder would usually partake in the fucking, I don't know, memeing on Neo, basically. Balder was one of those guys. Like he liked hanging out with Fuse and shit.
Hmm. No. I know that, but what I'm sort of not following is why he was so upset over this particular one. By that logic, he should have been upset months ago. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think that just started to put him into the mood.
Okay.
And then the character thing happened, and then I guess he interpreted them as making fun of him or something, and Baldur's a very prideful, quick to anger person.
Yep.
So then he like immediately got really fucking pissed off.
Mm-hmm.
And then it just kind of kept going from there. And then I think Sephiroth said something.
Hey, I think that's dog fighting.
Yeah, and then Baldur, as far as I understand, said he would beat the ever-loving shit out of Sephiroth if they met in real life.
You want me to read his exact message?
I would like
sure.
that.
I don't know
Yes,
exactly
Neo, please
Here's
do that. Please do that.
Here's his exact message. If
Okay.
this was happening in real life, I would just pop you in the mouth and beat your ass if you continue. But since that's physically impossible online, I don't have any means to shut you the fuck up, and will get a strike if I try. I have to get missed.
It's so funny. It's
Oh yeah, he
is
had to go to me to
I
get
had
the guy to stop making fun of him or something.
come fight it.
What
Come fight me in real life.
what the like? There's so many things wrong here. I just like what it reminds me of when we were talking about Solo. It's like it sort of leaves you speechless. It's sort of like, wait a minute now. You were talking something like at least 1/4 decent, and then you went, hey, we're gonna throw that off the deep end and we're just gonna go fucking let's go swimming with sharks.
You went from chill to 0 to fucking 100 real quick.
Yeah,
I say Solo is a bit more crazy.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But my only interactions, to be fair, my only interaction with Baldur have been nothing but shit.
Negative.
I have never had a good interaction with Baldur in my entire life.
I feel that.
Like because
Trust me,
every single time,
this really
and
started last
Band
week.
actually, Band and I discussed this before because everybody thought that I left Mist server for a quick history lesson over what Jobber and Baldur and Tokyo had said. And no, I just misclicked. It wasn't like that. But
Yeah, dude, Griever,
Hey, I'm back.
do you remember the time we were trying to talk about Shaman King in other series? And he
Yeah.
came in and started being a dickhead.
yes.
Like, he would say shit
Like,
like,
what
oh,
the fuck?
he would say shit like, oh, I'm his favorite member, but the problem is, the feeling isn't mutual.
Wait, did he really say that he's a favorite member? of the server or something?
Baldur actually, Band might be able to back you. I forget who it was. It was one of the three, but one of them accused me of being a favorite because I wasn't a mod, but I was a favorite, so I wasn't going to get banned regardless what I said. And I was like, okay, what does that have to do with debating fictional characters? You know, like, I mean, yeah, regardless, even if that were the case, what the fuck credibility does that have to do with My Hero Academia? You know? Like,
Jesus.
it made no sense to me. And the worst part was, I remember talking to Band about this. And I said, listen, nobody on this Discord knows how to debate. And he goes, absolutely they don't. And I was like, right, because a debate implies that you're going to listen to the other side. And the moment somebody starts attacking you, which is what a lot of people do on not just Mist server, but a lot of servers, when people attack you, the moment they start losing an argument, all they do, they sit down and they go, well, you're being stubborn, you're being ignorant, you're being arrogant. They throw adjectives at you to define you and your argument, instead of just going, okay, maybe you got a point. And in my mind, you lost the argument because you don't have anything better than insults at this point. So, but the key thing is when you try to walk away, then all of a sudden you're a coward, or you lost, or something else, and it becomes a huge thing, and it sucks. And I dealt with that with Baldur on like 2 or 3 occasions, and I was just like, you know what? At this point, I don't really like this guy. So that was my impression. I never see, you guys have spent time with him in D&D and stuff, and so maybe he's a better person outside of it.
Yeah, that was most of the... Okay, so that was originally basically the reason I was really reluctant to ban him was because we played D&D, But then there was a bit of a problem
Last week
where
happened.
he
Oh, boy.
missed a session.
Oh,
then
you told me
decided-
about this. You told me about this. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and decided that gave him reason to
Me
act
and
like
Miss
a
were here for
huge
this.
fucking dick.
Mm. So why not actually, Miss? Since we're basically doing, I mean, this might as well be 3.0 of the lore. Why don't you tell us the lead up to the Baldur being pissed off about the D&D session?
Okay, so Baldur for a long time was really excited for this one arc I was going to do, where it would be like a Castlevania, like going into a fucking vampire's castle and shit. And he was very, very excited for this after previously not giving a single fuck about an arc that I had been building up to for the entire campaign, and told me to my face that he didn't give a shit about it. So then I wasn't in a great mood, but whatever, it's fine. He's allowed to be excited for other stuff I'm going to be doing in the future, so I don't care. But then, due to, him having other stuff to do, he missed a few sessions in a row. I think he missed most of one, and then missed the one after that, and then missed the one after that too. And then really, really, really wanted to not miss the next session, because that one was going to be the start of the next arc.
And you explained to me that you had structured a sort of a character arc or story arc around his character.
Yeah, I was going to do something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was honestly most of the reason I was so reluctant to get rid of him, is because, well, we had been playing that for a long time and I was very excited for it.
Mm-hmm.
So that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up missing the first session of the arc because we weren't able to figure out when would be the next best day for us all to play anytime soon. So we all decided to do it was it last Sunday or the Sunday before? So everyone but Baldur was able to make it. I remember Baldur saying something like, "Oh God, please." Now, as excited as Baldur was for this, it's a fucking party of 10 people. If 9 out of the 10 people say they're able to make the session, I'm not going to hold it up for one person. So we did it anyway. And then towards the end of the session, he went in the chat and bitched a little bit, and then left the server. Just straight up left.
Wow.
Yeah.
The D&D server.
Yeah, I have a channel, but he left the whole server.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
So he was gone for a little bit. I DM'd him about it because we were like, "What's going on here?" So he said that he was going to come back once he cooled down a bit, but he didn't want to say anything before being able to talk with everyone on the server. He thought it was something that we should all talk about. So he comes back, and then he complains about how we are not bending over backwards to specifically do things in a way that benefit his schedule, even though there are 10 fucking people, and the idea with having a party that big is that we can have a few people miss out on sessions and still be able to run the game. So he comes in, he bitches about that.
But it was fine.
He comes in, he bitches about that. Then he complains about several other people, voices personal grudges against a few people, like Faye. I don't remember anyone else specifically. I know he specifically said, "Fuck you, Faye," for some comment about his behavior. And then...
That just reminds me of Jack from Jupiter.
Faye is a woman after my own heart.
Then, get this. He decides to make a list of demands that if not met, he will leave the campaign.
Fucking hell.
So the reason,
and
one
I
of the
remember
reasons,
you specifically saying in mod chat, "Is this motherfucker making commands?"
yeah, I said something like that. I'm like, really,
Wow.
you're gonna fucking come and make demands of me?
I just have to ask, where's the rest of the D&D campaign? Bring them all in here because this is absolute gold.
I mean, Dan, do you want to go
4 of
ping
us
the
are here.
D&D roll and
Like
invite?
where's Neve? Where's
I
everybody?
will do it right now.
Yeah, invite everyone to.
Yeah, they are
Go
more
post
than
the
welcome
invite
to.
link in the D&D channel.
Listen, my Discord is like nobody talks in it. You just join it and then you stay. There's no like requirement to chat. Just
one of those.
Just jump in and enjoy the shit show. Because I feel like that we should have continued this, like if Mist you hadn't had to leave at the end of your stream, we would have continued this conversation. It feels like a continuation of your stream. So I feel bad for not having all the members, you know.
So so he comes in, he's making demands. His general demeanor and attitude is, I don't think there are better words, very cuntish. He's acting like a real cunt.
I agree with that.
That's a big word, but yeah.
It is a big word that I use very sparingly. So it still has a little bit of meaning. I only use that for a few people. And he, I feel, met the qualifications for that. Now, here's the deal. It's kind of an unspoken thing that in a lot of D&D campaigns, even though there's not supposed to be a singular main character, the way things develop, the way people play, there always ends up being like one or a few people who end up being more important or more active than the other players. And Balder was one of those players. Yeah. So if it was someone like, no offense, fine if you came in doing some shit like that, you'd be out of there in a fucking heartbeat. I'd fucking kicked you out without a second thought if you didn't.
Yeah.
But Balder, so you understand. You get it.
Yeah.
But Balder had made himself a very prominent player, and he had a whole character arc, not a character arc, but there was going to be an arc more centered around his character that I had planned out. It was going to be very long. It was going to be very cool. He was going to have a big anime fight against one of the villains that I had set up a long time ago. We were all very excited about him having this big, dumb, crazy anime fight. So because of all that, I was like, as much as I really want to kick Balder out right now, I really don't want to kick his character out of my campaign. So we negotiated, and he calmed down, and he stuck around for like another 2 sessions. Mm-hmm. And then we have today.
Which led up to what happened.
Right.
Man.
Hello?
Oh, Bob's in here. Hi, Bob.
Oh, boy. Bob.
Oh, hi, Bob. You are, Bob, I think this is Bob's first time being on a Griever stream live, so I need to print myself. I need to look all pretty.
Oh shit, we're on a live stream.
Yes, we are.
Like mine.
Yes.
Don't feel bad. I'm not wearing pants either.
Oh?
Oh.
Griever, stand up.
Yeah, stand up, bro.
Christ.
Oh, shit. I got called out. All right, actually, I'm not wearing pants. I'm wearing shorts.
Don't stand
up.
I see.
Wearing
You're
shorts.
one of those people who specify.
Linguistically correct.
You know what? I didn't specify. I didn't think anybody would call me out to stand up. Band?
Dude,
you son of a bitch.
You should have known I'd call you out.
You know what the funny thing is? Sometimes on stream, I am not wearing pants.
Let's also mention the fact that Balder was a fucking power gamer when he was playing.
He claimed he was not a power gamer, but it just kind of ended up. It seems like he may have accidentally made a super busted character.
You know, it wasn't quite accident. It's I claim some responsibility for this.
I don't think it was him
Ended up,
intentionally. Like he's not. I don't think he's like you, Bob, where you know a bunch of very specific feats and class features
No,
and
I'm
other
saying
mechanics and
I
shit.
showed him some shit. I'm saying I showed him some shit.
Oh, I
Oh.
see. I thought the way it
I'm
went was
saying
Balder
I
just
take
kind
the
of kept
blame
going.
for
Yeah,
that.
I'd
I
like one
take
of
the
these.
blame for that.
The grappling thing was more or less him and the fact that you, for some reason, do not do enough legendary resistances and shit. We have way too many people. You have
Shut
to.
up. We'll do more
Yeah,
of them.
yeah.
We'll do
So
more legendary
to make sure that I have caught up with the chat, we weren't talking about the Star Wars stuff, but we also have Clarissa saying, I tend to watch your Akatsuki no Yona reviews and leave giant comments. Oh, yes, that's right. Apologize. Thank you so much for your paragraphs and etc. Because Akatsuki no Yona is actually a fantastic series, and everybody should watch it or read it. Bernice says the seeds for Baldur's final voyage had already been planted. That is true. Bernice said 1v1 me in the Miscellaneous chat next Tuesday type. Clarice also said C with an American accent, word ouch. You have a nice necklace. Well, thank you for the nice necklace talk. Rat said can't donate. Yeah, you can't because I don't have 1,000 subscribers, Rat. I'm very sorry. If you want to give me $10, you're going to have to wait until I get 1,000 subscribers. Then you can give me $10.
Let's get him to 1,000 subs.
Let's get me to 1,000 subs so Rat can say dick and balls.
And do you mind letting the people in my server know that like we're all in here, so they should come watch if they're interested?
Should I just do like a MISC membership?
Yeah, sure. Do an announcement, ping MISC members, and then post the link to the stream. Let them know that me and you, we're probably the two ones that they find.
I'm actually the one thing I'm curious about, maybe because we have so many Americans in here. Can somebody explain about Clarice's C with an American accent word? Ouch. What does that mean?
Oh, saying cunt with an American accent is different from like people in other countries like Australia and the UK, because for them they use it like bitch. They use it all the fucking time. So for them, it's like,
yeah, like bitch and
so
cunt
when someone with an American accent says it, it's like, oh shit, you must really hate women or something.
Oh, I understand. See, as a Canadian, a British Canadian, I use cunt and bitch interchangeable.
Yeah, see, that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like cunt.
Yeah. But also, it's also considered a sexist term because you're not supposed to call like a man is not a cunt or a bitch. They're an asshole, a bastard, etc. They're not a cunt or a bitch. What?
Well, I call guys cunts all the time.
Well, yeah. No, it's not that you can't. It's just that politically correct. Which,
yeah, go
ironically,
ping it. Post the link, and I'll @ Miss Members.
Yes.
Griever.
Yes.
I have a funny story.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm gonna say bless you.
Hey, Rat.
Let's hear it.
Bless you.
I had a coworker or whatever. He would always just give me
when you are.
Post it now.
Okay, everybody, shut up. We have a story.
No, not the server. The stream.
Oh, fuck.
Well, I mean, I guess you can post it in there too, but post the stream. I want them to watch the stream.
My bad. All right, let me do it now.
I'd do whatever. It doesn't matter.
Hey, Holly's in
here. You could just copy. Oh, is Holly in here? Holy shit!
I'm copying it right now.
Hey, Griever, just everybody's doing a hello there memes basically everywhere.
You know what?
No,
I don't mind. No, that's a bot. That's a bot. Anytime somebody joins my Discord, I specifically asked for a gift to go, hello there. Every time. Because, I mean, it's General fucking Kenobi. I mean, why not?
Okay, I wonder how many people will get in here. Especially now that there's the link, you may get a flood of people joining your Discord. I mean, you just got like 10 more in here right now.
It's true, it is.
I got the link.
But the point is, I heard there was a story. Who said there was a story?
I was gonna tell a story because.
Okay, Bob's gonna tell a story. Everybody, shut up.
It reminded me of a coworker of mine.
Mm-hmm.
either way, like he was giving me the silent treatment. I just asked him like, okay, so am I supposed to do this or you? Because for some people it's very different depending on the job. And he said, go ask the supervisor. And this is the kind of things that the supervisor would have no freaking clue about. So I went to him and I'm like, sorry for breathing the same air as you, princess. This man is like maybe 60 something.
Yep.
And he was so mad. He fucking squeaked like a 12-year-old hitting puberty.
Yep.
That's a hilarious description.
But what happened after the fact?
Right, we'll remember that.
What happened after?
Yeah. I'm curious what happened after he squeaked like a 12-year-old girl.
He first he threatened me. He's like, don't say that kind of thing to me again or else no. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna assume I'm supposed to do it. I don't care.
Mist, I think people are like trying to do something in your Discord, like join this in your Discord. I don't know. I'm just.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
I don't know. I think they're trying to get like an audio thing. I don't know.
Or are they trying to stream the stream and just fucking watch the stream normally, you dumb fucks?
I mean, it's all right. It's all right. Listen. We're doing is trying to deal with the whole Baldur situation. We're trying to figure it out.
The fifth episode.
The fifth arc
jerk
of the...
isn't a better word. It isn't adequate.
Listen,
jerk isn't
Act
adequate
5 of Wano. Act 5, Miss won't get this, but Act 5 of Wano. That's what we're going for.
I don't get it either.
Act 3 will never end.
But that hasn't even come close to happening yet.
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. We're in the future.
Yo.
Ooh.
Good.
Interesting.
We're in the future now.
Oh well.
So, everybody needs to realize we are in the future, and we are about to embark on a crazy journey towards greatness. Yeah, One Piece. Well, I was going to say greatness, but One Piece, greatness, synonyms. Sure.
One Piece.
Balls.
No,
there you go, Rat. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get him by the fucking balls.
Funnily enough, we actually have 9 likes in here, but only 3 people watching, and that's the most we've had all stream. So it's kind of funny.
Now it's 10.
Sort of.
10 likes. 10 likes. We have more. We have double-digit likes officially. Double-digit likes, guys. Thank you to everyone. Just because I'm not as popular as Miss, but it is always nice to see the double digits hit my streams. So thank you to everybody who's in the VC. Thank you to everybody in the.
If you don't mind me saying this.
Yes.
Sure. I'm actually somewhat happy that Baldur is no longer a main character because his outfit really kind of stuck out from the main cast, as he wanted this kind of barbarian outfit. So yeah, it just didn't kind of fit. It didn't mesh well.
You know what, Band. I'm gonna listen. All you're doing is spoiling me. Now you're telling me it's not. No. Listen. You're telling me that this is in a Viking era automatically because you told me. You told me that
oh my God,
Baldur being in a hunter's outfit it wasn't going to fit.
Did you not see everyone else's design?
Listen, I do non. Listen. I refuse. Can't fear your own world in fucking Bleach, my favorite series. I'm not gonna check your fucking sketchwork bullshit. I'm gonna wait for the real thing. The real thing is canon. Everything that you post in Serving Comic is non-canon as far as I'm concerned. When I see the chapter, then it's canon. Up until that point, everything you have said or done is non-canon. You need to give me true canon. I ain't gonna accept that bullshit.
Yeah, like in this one.
Griever.
Yes.
Wait, I have a question. What do you think of Ayakashi Triangle overall?
Unfortunately, not that great.
Is that fine asking that question, you horny bastard?
Yes, because I don't like it, so I'm asking him.
No, fine, you're not
Oh,
wrong.
fine, just
Fine,
like something.
fine.
That's
No,
surprising.
fine. Let me ask you a question. Out of 10, what would you give it? 5 being average, 5 being average, 10 being amazing, 0 being total, like, shit.
What are we talking about?
Ayakashi Triangle, a series I don't
say-
read.
I would
I don't
say like
read it
a 3,
either.
but because the art is
It's
good,
by
like
the local
4,
artist.
3, 4.
Four for the art. Yeah, okay. So you think it's like average at best? Sort
I'm
of,
back.
but not really even that
Welcome
good.
back.
Okay.
Like average edgy at best.
You know what? I'll give you that because honestly, I am so disappointed because the writer, of course, and the artist is from Black Cat, which is a very good series. I give that an 8. But the problem is that it's one of those series that like it has everything going for it, but no plot. No fucking plot whatsoever, and it sucks.
Like 30 chapters in, and there's not even.
No,
plot.
55. 55.
Oh, yeah, no, fuck that.
Listen,
that.
we were in the Soul Society at 55. We were deep in
Wait,
the
wasn't it? I thought Substitute
Were we?
was 70 chapters.
No,
Am I mistaken?
no, Soul Society started at chapter 51.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
damn.
I thought it started later. I don't know. I watched the anime through Soul Society.
But it
so I
doesn't
didn't know
matter
where it
because
was.
the Lost Shinigami arc was amazing. Actually, when you reread it, like I just reread it in color, I actually just finished Soul Society in color for the first time. And when I was watching or when I was reading the Lost Shinigami arc, I have a new appreciation for that arc.
Well, it's definitely
Isn't it
better
the
than I
Substitute
can find it.
Shinigami? I thought Lost
Yeah,
Shinigami
Substitute.
or Lost Agent was Fullbring.
Lost Shinigami is Fullbring, and then So when
Unfortunately, that site, and I can't find any site that has, I think, fake Karakura or like at least like a whole chunk of the Arankar arc or
is
Fullbring.
missing.
I can't find any site that has them in color.
It's very unfortunate because when I was, and also I can actually hear it because I grew up listening to the English dub of Bleach. So when I go and I was rereading this, I can hear the theme song, I can hear the voices, I can hear the, you know what I mean, and it works. It's really fantastic. Bleach has got to be one of the best dub series, got to be one of the best animated series of the big three. It's definitely better animated, I would argue, other than like, okay, the Naruto Sasuke fight in part 1. Which, honestly, why does everybody praise that? I don't know. But,
I mean,
you're forgetting
I
some
wouldn't
good
really
moments
say Bleach,
in like
it's
the
like
moment
a-
of one.
like, One Piece...
long-running thing. I think Bleach is okay as an anime, but as like but you can't really compare to seasonal. Because they're just way better.
But we're not comparing seasonal because it's anime. It didn't come out...
Oh, well, King of Lightning does say that the One Piece anime, and it's going weekly, is basically the best way to watch One Piece.
Well,
so
now, because, and Wave's not wrong, because now One Piece has gotten...
has been good.
Yeah, like,
Wano.
One Piece, for almost 500 episodes, was not that well animated. It took them...
I have to
it
agree
took
with
them...
that.
It took them...
The pacing wasn't bad.
It would, the pacing... No, but like, look at... No, compare East Blue. Compare East Blue. There's a reason they redrew it, which still wasn't that great. But compare East Blue animation to Wano, the current episodes. Night and day. Sorry.
Yeah, I have to agree with
Yeah,
that.
it's because of KOL. I've seen a few of those clips, and god damn.
They are beautiful. They're beautiful. And I'm wondering why it didn't happen sooner for One Piece. But it did happen. The fact is that One Piece finally got great animation for One Piece. But
I can't
Bleach
wait for like
had it
One
the
Piece
whole time.
High.
Oh god.
What's wrong?
You talking Dragon Ball Kai?
Yeah,
That's horrible.
God, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you just say I can't wait for One Piece Kai or some shit?
I mean, like One Piece without all the filler and like animated, kind of like Wano, like that.
But the
I use
difference,
Kai as
no,
an
no, no.
example.
See, One Piece
That ain't
isn't like
happening
One
for,
Piece
20
like
years.
Naruto and other things. They had good filler.
Yeah, I know, but
So I
I'm
wouldn't want to
still saying
Even then,
I'm giving
you compare the
$10
amount of
saying
filler
that they're
in
planning on.
Bleach and Naruto, it is night and day to One Piece. Like,
Yeah.
we haven't had like a.
I have to
we
agree
haven't
with
had,
that.
like,
I
a long
agree.
Filler arc in One Piece since the time skip. We have not had like a super long filler arc since the time skip. Like modern filler arcs in One Piece only last like barely 5 episodes.
True.
Yeah.
Didn't the filler arc for,
And
like,
by the way, guys,
the
we can't spoil too much because Misk has not been.
If you say arc names, I'm like whatever, but you can't talk about specific stuff because I don't know.
Yeah, we're not talking.
Yeah,
specifics.
I'm talking about. You can't deny that the One Piece anime just drags very long.
It does.
What I mean by
absolutely, I won't deny that. What I'm saying is that its quality increased drastically in the last 2 years.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, imagine like in between like the time skip and Wano. Imagine that period of time with like a little bit more condensed with say Wano animation, and tell me you wouldn't kill for that.
Listen. It's the same argument I
The
brought
filler
up.
is bad. I'm just saying it's One Piece dragged out.
I'm not against that, but what I'm saying is it's the same argument I brought to people that shit on Record of Ragnarok the anime. I said the same thing. I said, listen, you wanted Demon Slayer fucking animation? Yeah, we all did. We didn't get it. Tough tits. Get over it.
I know. I'm just the main problem I had, and the reason I dropped the anime and just picked up the manga, is that when I got to the Punk Hazard arc, I just couldn't stand it anymore. Just like how long they were dragging it.
I understand.
We watched the anime till the end of
One
Dressrosa.
For One Piece.
Which is just like, it's wow. I don't know how I did it. Well, I probably just did something besides it, but still.
This is why whenever I see someone on Twitter be like, "Oh, the anime is the superior way to watch One Piece," I'm like, "Shut your fucking mouth! That you are lying to people."
Well, I've seen some people who said that they caught up with the manga or whatever, and then when they saw how the anime was doing, they're switching to the anime.
Mm-hmm.
I still have my problems with the anime, so I can't
endorse this decision.
Sweet.
What you like?
I can.
But anyway, I'm gonna go now. Bye.
Okay, bye, fine.
All right, bye, fine.
Fine's had enough of my good.
Also,
right, it's like 5 in the morning where he is. So.
Yeah, it really is. And also, Misk, you're gonna have to take over just in the same way that I take over for you. I need more beer, so Misk, you take over. Why don't we talk about? I don't know, the comic. Talk about anything.
Man, do you have anything? Okay, so folks who are maybe not here from my stream or my channel, or that don't already know, Bam's comic that he's been working on is coming out next Tuesday. So do you have any stuff to say,
That
Bam?
hot no
Sort of
stream.
like, when they do like a promo thing, like they do a fucking promo interview before something comes out. This is like one of those things.
I mean, look forward to it. The art's going to be a little wonky, but I mean, I'm pretty sure you all will still enjoy the story, so look forward to it.
Perfect.
Cool. Any stuff in particular that you're looking forward to without spoilers?
Oh boy. I'm looking forward to the Bozo arc that just came to light a couple days ago.
The Bozo
Yeah,
arc.
That is awesome.
Yes.
Oh boy, the 5 great Bozo.
So this Bozo arc has just materialized because of a conversation I had with Band like at the end of not last stream but the stream before. So after we were done talking about Solo for an hour and a half, I was like, damn, because Solo before he completely lost his mind in public, I mean, he was already insane. Dragon's Rage, hello. Before he totally fucking lost his mind in public, he had requested, or no, he won the character raffle for my anniversary stream,
Hey,
so he
what
was
do you
gonna have a
need?
character in Van's comic, and that character still kind of exists as a concept, but
Okay.
obviously he's not gonna be getting any positive
Okay.
treatment in it. So I jokingly said you should do like a
All right, bye.
fucking.
Yeah,
Love you, bye.
we're gonna treat him like a
Bye.
We should do like a fucking world's most dangerous bozos arc, like the fucking death row inmates arc in Baki.
That was my favorite part of Baki. Well, I've just got past like the grand. No, not that. It's like the Chinese tournament
No, the
arc.
Ride Tide tournament. Yeah, so I was like, dude, we should do a fucking. You should do an arc where like 3 to 5 of the most powerful, crazy internet dipshits, fucking, I don't know, they sense that they need to go fight our main characters or really any of the already established characters. So then we have an arc where these 3 to 5 new villains just go around fighting a bunch of the characters, with various other stuff involved. So that kind of materialized out of my suggestion, and now the events of today with Balder have materialized it. Do you have any details to add about this upcoming arc, Balder? Also, I think
There's
Clarissa
no
says
way.
Balder?
probably
You just
need
called
to
you
speak
just
now.
called Ban
No
Balder.
way. I'm about to block
Oh
you.
fuck! I keep mixing up the bees.
You
Ban.
just called him
also,
Balder. Holy shit.
I'm sorry. the
Ripperoni.
fucking bees. Listen. It's after 10 o'clock. I'm multitasking. Fucking shit.
Listen,
See,
it's
my-
banned
starting
as Shunsui Koreku of the 8th Division. I'm just gonna tell you right now, you need to forgive Misk for that slight.
Yeah,
Please forgive
I'll,
me.
I will. All right, I'll let you. I'll forgive you.
I'm a captain of the
But,
Gotei 13, and I
all I
ask
will
you
say
this
is-
one thing.
All I'm gonna say is that this arc, oh boy, this arc will most likely be the longest arc in the comic because I have come up with a lot of good stuff for it, and I mean a lot of good stuff.
Oh, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
So,
Um,
do you mind if we share the list of Bozo candidates, or would you consider that spoiler for material for those that aren't like paying attention?
I mean, everyone here already knows who the 5 bozos are. So I mean, I guess it's.
I don't think Griever does. I don't think.
Yeah,
Griever
we know
does.
who.
Well, I mean, it was posted in comic chat. It was your suggestion.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I'll tell you what. As captain of the 8th Division, I'm okay with the Bozo list.
Oh, that's good. Thank God.
I really need that.
so-
Pink, I really need that pink kimono in my grandmother's. It would feel more. Look, guys, I'm actually wearing the bleached shirt. See, it's a captain's. See, it's got the captain's thing. It's actually a captain's T-shirt.
So
The Haori,
for the
so.
5 most dangerous bozos, we have Shugen,
Yeah.
Solo,
Mm-hmm.
Theo, Sneeze, and Balder. So we may need to explain Sneeze and Theo. Sneeze was just a guy who stuck around for a bit and was
I
kind
don't
of an
remember
annoying
Theo. What was
Theo! That's because Theo was the shortest lived of any of the people banned on the server. He joined, and then the same
I
day
barely remember.
joined in while we were doing a party thing. What was it called? Scribble or something? So in that game, basically, you're given a word, and then you have to draw it for the other people, and they have to guess what word you're portraying. So this guy joined the server, and then within the same day, came into the game and decided to write the N-word in a party game.
Wow.
So obviously we immediately banned him for this. But he, you know, like when a kid does something and doesn't realize that it's bad or that they'll get in trouble for it, so then as soon as they start getting punished for it, they start immediately renouncing all of their actions.
Mm-hmm.
He immediately was like, "Oh no, I'm
there's
sorry,
nice.
please. I was just doing a little trolling. It won't happen again." I just did a little trolling and wrote the N-word in a public party game.
You?
And then he was so insistent about it that after we banned it, he went into the comments of one of my Black Clover reviews and said, "Hey, I was just trolling a little bit. I'm sorry. It won't happen again. Please unban me.
That's the thing. So I mean, so he said Negro. That's a
No,
thing.
not that version of it.
No, I was making
Yeah.
a lighthearted of it. To be fair,
Nigeria.
So it's
yeah.
obviously, just for like a historically accurate interpretation, to follow the source material, Sneeze and Theo has to be the weakest ones
Mm-hmm.
because they're the least impressive.
I would say, yeah.
What did Sneeze do?
Baldur,
Theo-
Like
Baldur,
they're gonna have like some kind of gimmick or
Baldur's.
whatever.
If we're gonna do anything based
They're
on
gonna be
a
like the
hierarchy, then
freaking-
Baldur's got to be third seat.
Yeah, Baldur's gonna be the middle rank one. He'll probably be the one that one of the main characters eventually defeats by themselves. I don't know. And then for Shugen and Solo, you'll probably have to have some kind of team effort.
You know, I can see
Yeah.
Ban knowing my history of Baldur. I can see Ban being like, "All right, final battle. I'm not gonna have the mentor character do anything super special, but he's gonna take care of Baldur." Just like I can see that because look at like at the end of Bleach. Look at Askin.
I feel
Look
like
at
I should at least
look
have
at
a little bit of
Naruto.
a fight.
Look at Pain. Look at Misk knows this. Look at Toriko. And I'm not going to say anything, but like look at what mentor characters deal with. They never deal with the top tier, but they always deal with the lieutenants, So I could literally see.
What my suggestion was, since Theo was the shortest lived and you are the strongest character we're aware of, what I suggested is that Theo very intelligently tries to pick a fight with you and then just gets instantly washed.
I mean,
Just is the first to lose because
too.
he immediately goes to you.
That would actually be funny if I don't actually get a true fight where I wash the lesser people and then at the end of the comic I'm just shaking my hands like, man, I never got to hurt anybody. Like it was just like I never got to fight anybody.
No worries.
So
I'm
we
gonna
could
give you
do
guys
that.
some good stuff.
Alternatively, we could have one of the other strong characters fight him. I don't know.
I'm just spitballing because Ban's already written the comic. He's already got a good.
Well, actually, again, I said I wrote the entire outline, but like some of the details I haven't gotten. Like this arc right here, I have like an outline for how it goes, but I don't really have the details in yet. So anything can happen.
I just want to remind you of one thing, Ban.
What's up?
Madam you. You know.
Does he?
Oh
know?
boy.
Nobody else knows that word,
Yeah.
but Ban knows it. Ban
I
knows
feel
it.
like I should.
Banned.
Cat.
I feel like I'm taking a test and I just forgot all of them.
Shaman King.
Oh.
I had a
boy,
feeling
now
it was the Shaman King.
There.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say it's a
my
strong.
goodness, I didn't.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah. How do you not know?
I completely forgot. Okay.
Oh, how did you forget the
Okay, wait. Say the name one more time.
Madamune.
Okay, got it.
There you go. There you go.
What were you gonna ask where we're at?
Banned.
What?
How long do you think that arc would be if you had to estimate?
The entire comic?
No, the arc.
Oh, the arc?
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, the
hmm.
both things.
Going on an estimate, I want to say, hopefully I can end it in like maybe 40 chapters. But that's just a
that's
hopeful
like
guess.
half of the comic, right?
No, I'm pretty sure.
Well,
I
no,
said
now the
3
comic's probably going to be a
The
bit long.
comic
Yeah,
can
I agree.
continue.
So yeah, don't worry.
Bulls was
I have
funny.
20 or something.
in before it's only like 10 chapters.
I don't want to be mean to my chat, ladies and gentlemen, so I need to definitely catch up with that. We have jerk, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I am a jerk. It happens. Sorry. Rat is giving me a vomity face. Oh, I'm so sad. Cleary said some of the
That is so
people.
sad.
Skin said, I mean, jerk is a better word to use. Bernice said, hold on, I'm going to Google if it's a slur, politically correct, etc. Clarice said, there are rules to swears, rules that when crossed have an impact. That is true. Accents can make swears more endearing. The average American accent is not one of them. That is also true. Also said, have you ever watched the Bleach abridged series? No, I actually haven't. I've watched Dragon Ball Z and Sword Art Online and Hellsing, but I have not watched a Bleach abridged. And Yu-Gi-Oh! But I have not watched...
If they're talking about the Bleach abridged, I know it's very good. It's done by the people who do Fate Limited Blade Works Bridged, and God, it's good.
It would... then maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, I like it. It's really good.
Interesting. 88 said, hello. Skin said, I have a question. What is your opinion? The best arc in Bleach? Soul Society. Skin said, I feel like you guys never give Naruto the respect it deserves. Also, it's one of the big three. Yeah, should have been replaced by Toriko years ago.
Okay, Skin,
I
generally don't care.
I mean, Naruto?
Like
the big three, once again, the big three is a Western terminology.
Yeah,
so,
the only reason it's part of the big three was because it got fucking animated and dubbed.
Mm-hmm.
Or, well, not animated, it got, it became popular in the West.
Yes, it did not have... The big three is a Western concept only here in the Americas, being North America and South America. It does not have any bearing on Japan. They don't even know what the big three means.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. They don't care about that.
Moving on, Clarice said, is that the Sasuke fight when he grew hands for wings? I don't know. It's that one that was like super animated where they fought on the statues in the lake or whatever. People said it was amazing.
Yes, that is the same fight as he is talking about.
I didn't think it was that great. Like, it was good, but it wasn't like, oh my god. Like, everyone said, oh my god, look at this. I remember being on YouTube in like 2005 and everyone was like, look at this. And I was like, Cowboy Bebop was better animated. What are you talking about? So, anyways. Skin said, the best fights in Naruto are like Rock Lee versus Gaara. This is true. Naruto versus Sasuke Part 2. I don't know what Part 2 means. And
I think that means the second time they fought or something. I don't know.
And Naruto and Sasuke.
I think they had
I
think they had a fight at the end of Shippuden, or near the end of Shippuden.
Maybe.
One at the end of Shippuden for.
And the filler in Naruto is ridiculous. I can agree on that. Okay. Clarice said, I hadn't realized early One Piece wasn't well animated in the beginning. Not that it wasn't well animated, just that it was okay. It was 5 out of 10. It was average. Yeah. It was not great. It wasn't bad. It was always fun to watch. Even the 4Kids version. Listen, don't give it up, Luffy dreaming. Don't give it up, Sanji dreaming. Like, trust me, I know my 4Kids. 4Kids. You know,
by the way, Rat, to answer your question in the chat before Griever gets to it, because he's probably going to be confused. Rat, you're black. You can say it. No one gives a shit.
No
one cares if you say the N-word, Rat. You're black.
No, it doesn't matter if you're black, but I'm not going to say it. By
social standards,
I will say one thing. I have been given the N-word pass by no less than 50 black people. I still don't say.
That's really weird. That's really fucking weird.
I still don't fucking say. You know why? Because I'm fucking white. It's not okay for me.
It doesn't sound right. It's like a cat barking.
I can say Negro.
I can say, times?
Listen, I'll say Negro all day, but I won't say the other one. So,
what the fuck?
Personally, when I hear that, I just can't help but think of, what is it? Was it Nixon or whatever? Which president was it?
Well, all of them. Take your pick.
They were all pretty racist.
Obama.
It's not racist. Negro is not a racist term.
The moment Griever said it, I had.
Yeah, no, but I just can't help but think of them and.
Bro, when I did that voice and I said Obama, that shit was kind of funny because my profile picture came up on the overlay.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, what I'm saying is that I grew up on the 4Kids dub, and the 4Kids dub was absolutely incredible for a lot of series. You got your Pokemon, you got your Digimon, you got your Yu-Gi-Oh, you got there's, I can't even think, your Sailor Moon. There was too many 4Kids entertainment series that were fantastic, and I would never, like, Dan Green. Could you imagine anybody else going, "It's time to duel"? Like,
No.
that was 4Kids. So, you're going to take that away from 4Kids? No, you're not. So, like, they had good with the bad. Like, that's all I'm saying. They got worse as time progressed, but by trying to censor for the West. But back in the 90s, censorship was not as heavy in 95 as it was in 2000. So, we had a little bit of leeway. That's all I'm saying. 4Kids is not that bad. I like 4Kids. Cleary said any filler in Naruto is good because Sasuke wasn't the focus. Naruto's great if you don't focus on the main three. Naruto's is actually quite good.
Like,
All
Even though they never show up.
Gaara's great,
Sasuke's
Itachi's
the best one.
great, Rock Lee's great.
Deidre's great.
Daedra's
Neve,
great.
have you been here this whole time, or did I just notice that you were here?
I've only joined like, let's see, 10 minutes ago.
Have you not said anything since being here?
No.
Yeah,
Neve was
just not said
eating.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I was just having a fucking senior moment.
Any,
Yeah, I've joined, like, 10
Clary
minutes ago and just haven't been
Clary
talking.
says, any thoughts on 4Kids One Piece? I watched it. That's my introduction to One Piece. And honestly, no. Is it good? Not at all. But for a kid, it's average. So
the only things I'm aware of for 4Kids One Piece, other than the intro, is the two big crazy things I've heard was fucking Arlong Park sent to the dungeon, and the fact that they skipped multiple whole arcs.
They did. And they made Sanji have a lollipop instead of a cigarette and stuff.
And they made
But let's be real.
Fucking funny.
Let's be real. Dreamin', don't give it up, Luffy. Dreamin', don't give it up, Zolo. Dreamin', don't give it up, Tommy. So we had one of the best intros, like 4Kids intros, best intros. We had Pokemon, we had Digimon, we had Yu-Gi-Oh, we had One Piece, and then we had To Be the Shaman King. We had all of the 4Kids intros, best intros. So I'm not gonna forgive my love of 4Kids for those intros. So yeah, 4Kids One Piece, terrible. But the intro, amazing. Dragon's Rage said, guess who's back again? You. Clarice said, one of y'all needs to speak louder. Somebody
Probably
needs to speak.
Dan's mic's a little quiet sometimes.
Ben, you need to speak up. We got some emojis that I don't understand because I don't speak text talk. Rad said, what if I said the N-word, would I die? I mean, once again, Misk answered that. Caden said, try chocolate milk and whiskey. It tastes...
What?
No, well, I can't finish.
What?
That sounds blasphemous. I'm intrigued.
Listen. I'm British. I'm Canadian. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a drunk. None of that prescribes chocolate milk mixed with whiskey. So, no. Did I mention... Wait.
Curious.
Did I mention no?
You may have.
I think I mentioned no. I'm going to say it again. No. That is wrong. So let's see. Skin said, have you also watched our Detective Conan? Yes, I have. It's not a bad series. Skin said, you've been given the end pass by 50 people and you don't see anything weird with that, Griever? I didn't say I didn't see anything weird with it. I'm just saying that over 50 black people have told me that it's okay if I say it, and I said no. I declined the invitation, so to speak.
Very heroic of you.
I mean, it's not that I haven't said it before, and I'm not going to pretend that I haven't, but...
Let's go.
But I don't like to say it, and I don't say it willingly. Dragon's Rage said, by the way, I'm black. Yeah, I did find that out. By the way, almost half of my Discord is black, and I didn't know it. So I'm a poet.
Wow, look at that diversity. Good job.
Yeah. Dragon Trade said, if you think about it, being sent to the dungeon is way worse than being shot. I don't know why 4Kids thought that was better. Yeah, I don't know that either. Caden said, my top 5 characters in Naruto are Naruto's one of your favorite. Caden. The line of Caden.
Bruh.
The line of Caden is dying really hard if you say that. Gara.
This is so sad.
You know what the sad thing is? Is that all the other characters are good, except for Naruto.
Damn.
Like
What a
Gara,
shame.
fantastic. Jiraiya, fantastic. Itachi, best character. Guy, fantastic. Just replace Naruto with either Neji or Rock Lee, and you have a great character cast. Fantastic.
I would probably put Rock Lee for the original message.
Yeah, because Naruto is portrayed as the underdog, but he isn't. He thinks he is. The
Right.
village thinks he is. He's not the underdog. He is literally brimming with talent and special powers. So it's bullshit. I don't.
You hate this game.
Hey, not
And
even brimming with talent, though.
He was. He should be.
lucky.
No. He had genetics on his side. You don't put. Listen.
Not talent.
At the end of the day,
talent.
you don't put Humphrey Bogart in a room with Marilyn Monroe and produce a fucking dud. Sorry, it doesn't happen. You
No,
create.
what he means, they had to force him at the end of the series to train like heck, study like heck to become the Hokage.
No,
even
he
though
didn't though. He didn't though. He didn't. Like he was told the moment he got that shadow clone fucking multiply like crazy shadow clone at episode 1, he was told, "Hey, you could go into the library and read every single book, and when you disperse the clones, you'll have all the knowledge." He was too stupid to understand that for 700 chapters. I don't give a fuck what he did after that. 700 chapters of you could read a library in 5 minutes. As long as it takes you to read a book, you can read the library. And he chose not to. He's a moron.
Yeah.
I don't, no. Naruto's the worst protagonist I've ever seen. He's right up there with Eren and Deku. He's awful.
Oh. Very impressive.
That being said, we were on to something more important, which was the elimination of Balder from Miscontent's Discord. Now, the final thing is this okay with everybody? Was
What,
this...
him leaving?
Yeah, because I have a question because I wasn't there, I was there, but I wasn't there. Did he leave voluntarily? Question 1.
No,
No, he got banned. We banned him.
Okay, who banned him?
Me.
Okay, banned. You banned him. Oh, ironic.
Yeah.
What was it?
I should just
did
have
you
him do it
discuss
all the
or
time.
did you just do it on your own?
No, don't have me do it all the time because he was in my DMs.
Okay, so
You said what?
so there was no court or council
Nah, dude, the moment you start saying you're gonna beat the shit out of a fucking minor, I don't believe you need a court because you kind of just
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's necessary.
No, Ben, I'm not. You're not on trial here.
Oh, I get what you mean.
I'm just trying to get all the facts. Listen, I'm no more happy than anybody else because
Oh, Neo's extremely happy.
listen.
Yeah, Neo's ecstatic.
Listen, there are 3 people. There are 3 people that have given me a bad cold shoulder. Let's just be the Canadian about this. The snowy shoulder in Miss Discord. Balder was one of them. So I'm not sorry to see him go. But I just want to make sure that it was on the up and up.
Oh, I'm fine with
Okay.
it, to be honest.
I have one thing
Yeah,
to say about him.
After that whole fucking drama last week, I was ready to drop him like a bad girlfriend.
Dude, Griever, I started having negative feelings towards him the moment he was being an asshole in the whole Shaman King shit, and he just kind of got
yeah.
there. Not to mention he was a fucking snitch yesterday, so I was really
Yeah,
not
yeah.
happy with him.
And Misk, do you mind me saying about my Discord?
Sure. What about your Discord?
Oh, just that you and Neo felt like you needed to come into my Discord to talk.
Oh, after the D&D thing?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I was like, Boulder's on the server. I don't really want to do it on there.
Oh yeah, I just want to. Is that okay to talk about?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So I just wanted to make sure because I try to be Canadian, ladies and gentlemen. I try, but basically, Misk and Neo felt that they needed to jump into my Discord. Misk didn't even feel like I don't want to like put airs on it and stuff, but Misk basically was so pissed off or irritated or what have you, whatever emotion, that he didn't even want to talk in his own Discord, that he jumped over to mine just to vent.
Yeah,
So
as I had mentioned in there, I kind of have that bad feeling that I've had a few times in my life when I can tell, like, this isn't going to work out.
mm-hmm.
I've had it a few times when I've had either arguments or discussions with people, and with the way things go, I'm like, yeah, this isn't going to be happening.
Also, Griever, you
Yes.
said something along the lines of, "Is everyone okay with him being gone?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
But this was the first time I've ever seen a server celebrate for one member being banned. Like literally, everyone was celebrating it.
Listen, if you had had
Sorry,
it,
I gotta go for like a few minutes. I'll still like watch the live stream, but I gotta leave Discord.
All right. Thank you so much for being a part of it, though.
I'll be back, but I just gotta go do something real quick.
All right. Thanks, Wave.
Yeah.
But a band, you're not wrong. How can I put this? The best way I can put this is that
Nobody really liked him that much.
yeah, like had I Misk was right to not make me a mod. I remember when I first joined, Misk was like, "Do you want to be a mod?" I was like, "No." And then I regretted that decision for a long time. And then it was like, you know what? It was probably a good thing because I could see myself banning like 5 people. So I was just like, no, I'm too bitchy for this shit. I'm too Karen level for this shit. So
It's not like I didn't try to like Baldur, it's just he made it hard.
Boulder's one of those
really
people
hard.
where he makes it really hard to like him because he's so aggressive. He's very aggressive person.
Just so we know, I wouldn't have banned him for arguing with me. I would have banned him for the scalping thing.
Dude,
That's what I would have banned him for that because I think like listen, I got very few morals and I got very few. I'm starting to sound like Solo here, but I got very few morals. But
the word morals has become a trigger word.
Exactly, isn't it weird? But at the end of the day, there are certain things that set me off personally, and it's like, okay, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. I give you a couple of chances, but at the end of the day, if you do it too many times, it's like, no.
It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Like, Solo had this thing about rape, right? And it was sort of like, okay, like I can understand it. Like, if somebody constantly posted, like, I don't know, like rape or whatever, like innuendos, whatever in Discord, I would eventually go, no, sorry, like I don't care if you spoiler warn it, I don't care if you not safe for work spoil it or tag it or what have you. No, we're getting rid of that. You know what I mean? But the first time it's like, okay, maybe you didn't know, maybe you made a mistake, etc. Like you got to give people their due, but the hand of friendship only extends so far.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm being honest, I will say that not to toot my own horn here, but I am. I feel like I am the reason that Baldur did get banned today, because originally him being an asshole was just one warning, But then I kind of said to myself, fuck, bro, I want this dude out of here. So I went into Mod Chat and I was like, hey, just so you guys know, Seth is 16 and Baldur's 22. He's threatened to beat up a minor. And we went from there.
Yeah.
So,
I see. So you
if anyone wants
manipulated
to...
me. Very well done.
Hey, man, that's a
Oh
mod
my god.
That's
Van,
how it goes.
you have officially earned the title of Eisen. Congratulations.
He literally pulled a fucking Eisen. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have the level to pull. I see. You think you're seeing Baldur? Fascinating.
Oh, fucking Jesus Christ.
He doesn't have that level yet, but we're gonna give him Soul Society Eisen.
The Bozo Council.
He's building up.
You're building up to Endgame Eisen, but you're not. You're only Soul Society Eisenbahn.
The Bozo 13.
You see, Dan, you can have the Council of Furries. I can imagine, because the furries are like a community. They're like an organized thing. But with the Bozos, it's got to be like the Baki fucking Death Row inmates, where they're just 5 random guys.
Misk, I just thought about it. Technically, the furries are 3.
You know what's even crazy?
You know what's crazy?
Actually,
Tozen, Geen, Eisen.
Dude, believe it or not, I was actually writing that finale for Furry Killer until the fucking Baldur shit happened.
Oh.
Well, not writing, but drawing the shit post for Furry Killer, the finale, and then I had to stop because of fucking Baldur.
Fucking Baldur. SMH. Well, now he's out of here now. As I said, and as ecstatic as the server was, who was it Tokyo? Was it Tokyo or Sephiroth who asked, hey, does, let me go find it.
Oh, boy.
Okay, in the meantime, I'm going to catch up with the chat here. We had Skin saying, I remember that interview with Samuel L. Jackson like 10 years ago and the reporter using the N-word. Oh, okay. Skin said, Kakashi and Madara are my favorite spelt wrong. Skin said, for real, Naruto is literally a chosen one. Come on, how can he be an underdog? Exactly. Like, I don't mind, like, Harry Potter is a good story, but Harry Potter was always the chosen one. Pretending that Naruto's an underdog is just bullshit. Dragon's Rage said, who the hell is Humphrey Bogart? Oh, God. Humphrey Bogart. One of the greatest American actors of all time. One of the greatest actors of all. Jesus Christ. Next, I'm going to have to explain Jimmy Stewart. Skin said, Madara and Aizen are the biggest flexes in anime. No. First off, Aizen is the biggest flex in anime. Madara learned from Aizen. Let's get that right. Cadence
was Madara a villain before Aizen?
Technically, but no, because Madara.
But do we care? Nah, not really.
Nah, because Aizen, like literally when Kubo made the Soul Society and he made Aizen the villain, he set the bar. Like that bar, he rose the bar, and that bar has not been touched. Like I don't give a fuck if you like JoJo's, Death Note, Full Metal Alchemist. Listen, I love them all too. But nobody touches Aizen and his reveal in the Soul Society. That shit was like, this motherfucker, are you serious? He stopped.
Oh, right. Have you?
He stopped the main characters. Well, what's that?
Have you read any more JoJo in the last few weeks? I know you mentioned.
No, I'm halfway through the second part.
Okay, cool.
So I'm getting there. I'm only reading a few chapters at a time, but I'm also trying to catch up with my Bleach.
Right.
color.
Yeah. Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Priorities.
But yeah. So, Kakashi and Madara are my oh, it changed. Kakashi and Madara are my favorite. Favorite still spelled wrong.
You got to use that British spelling. I'm assuming this is Skin, right?
Yeah. Caden said...
I can tell how Skin says.
Yeah. If the Nine Tails chakra wasn't messing with Naruto's chakra, he would have had no problem completing the clone jutsu. I don't know. I didn't pay that much attention.
I think I remember something.
Claire C said, yay, unfrozen. I wonder what I missed. You were frozen for something? Did anybody... No, nobody...
Oh, I think the stream may have been frozen for them. Maybe they were having internet issues.
I'm sorry, Clarice. It was not frozen. Sorry, nobody froze you. Skin said, so are you guys ever going to unban him, or is the friendship over?
It's done, I think.
It's done, they think.
Honestly, it's the type of thing where Balder, all of the people that we've banned are toxic people. That seems to be the general thing. I like to keep my server as non-toxic as possible. So when we ban someone, it's usually because they're just not very good to have around.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the case with Balder.
Bob
Are we gonna situate his D&D campaign? What are we gonna do about that?
I am going to make a decision for what to do with them.
The character?
Bob said, remember
His
Naruto was
campaign.
originally going to be about wizards until Harry Potter came out. Didn't know that, actually. Clarice said, to be fair, Naruto started as an underdog. Started as one, didn't finish as one, doesn't count. So did Harry Potter. Harry Potter wasn't the chosen one until book 5. Dragon's Rage said, can't be the only one who doesn't know who Humphrey Bogart. Would you stop spelling that wrong? Dragon's Rage, I'm gonna fucking penalty box you. You spell that name wrong one more time. One of the greatest American heroes of all time, and you're gonna do that shit. Why don't you misspell Winston Churchill while you're at it? Christ's sakes. Skin said, Griever, have you not read part 7? I just said I read only up to part 2.
He's on part 2. He's gonna get
and
to it
part 4 of JoJo, because that statement might fall off a little. No, it won't. Aizen is better than Dio. Sorry, guys. Dio isn't that great a villain. He's a troll.
I don't think he's not talking about Dio.
Okay.
I don't agree. I mean, JoJo has some pretty amazing villains for a few of the parts, but I don't think any of them, except maybe one, could contend with Aizen.
Well, I have Aizen and the main villain of Shaman King as the only S tiers as far as I know. So, let's see. Clarice says, but I have not read all of JoJo's, so we'll see. Clarice said, no, that was the second manga he was going to do after Naruto. Then he found out about Harry Potter.
That's hilarious.
Favorite. Dragon's Rage actually spelled favorite correctly, so...
Yes, see, now he's learning. You're breaking him in like you did with me.
I have to break in all the Americans into knowing that the letter U exists.
Yeah.
Skin says, but for real though, funny, Valentine, Griffith, and... Everyone loves Griffith for being a great villain, but really, realistically, I mean... Listen,
okay, so there is more to Griffith than just being a piece of shit.
Berserk,
there is more.
I need to read, but I don't know what funny Valentine and Johan. I don't know.
Funny Valentine is the main villain of JoJo Part 7.
Okay, but what's Johan?
Johan is the main villain of Monster.
Oh, Monster! I've heard many good things about.
That guy, when people talk about anime or manga villains, Johan, even though I know fuck all about him, is usually up there on the list.
Are better than Aizen. Okay.
Assume...
To be fair to Skin said that these 3 are better than Aizen, and to be fair to Skin, I have not read a single one of their series, so I can't judge it yet. Bob said also the Major from Hellsing. Yeah, actually, that's an S tier villain. Not gonna lie.
There you go.
Skin said, why do people get so on Misk? Isn't this supposed to be a fun place? It is.
That's why if you're making it a not fun place, you're gone. We're getting the fuck rid of you.
Has anybody read Undead Unluck?
I have. It's a very good series.
I dropped it, but I'm gonna get back into it soon.
It's good.
Same.
I do. I read it off and on. So Skin said, haven't you not read? All right, this is an oxymoron of a statement. Haven't you not read Berserk, Griever? That's...
No, he has not. I think he did.
Have I not read, is what you meant. No, I have not. Clarice said, it is interesting, balance, giving people second chances after putting your foot down, meaning the toxic people could learn and become better and become less toxic. This is absolutely true. Absolutely. I agree with all this. And Bob said, I read it occasionally, And Skin said, yeah, Johan is the best antagonist in manga, no contest. Well, where's Johan again? From Monster?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Which
I have
is
not...
usually it's these series that you hear like anytime, almost any time, except for Aizen.
Mhm.
And maybe Hunter x Hunter with Meruem, because I don't think Hunter x Hunter is a 10 out of 10, not close. Chimera, it's a 10 out of 10. Hunter x Hunter's
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like Bleach. Soul Society is 10 out of 10, but Bleach is not a 10 out of 10 manga.
Usually with these 10 out of 10 series, a
I'm
big
back.
factor in it is the villain. Oh, welcome back.
Welcome.
My Soul Society.
Although I will have to go again soon.
Right.
That's okay.
So be
Wade.
it.
So Misk, what are you trying to say at the end of the day
About what specifically?
about the rating of an anime, an ultimate anime
Yeah,
villain?
it just seems like a lot of the time these 10 out of 10 anime and manga have like high tier villains. Like Berserk, Monster, JoJo Part 7 are three that I always hear people like holding up on a pedestal.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny, JoJo Part 5 used to be the one that I hear people talk about all the time, but then at some point everyone started talking about Part 7, and I'm not sure why. I'm not sure what caused the change.
I'm very
get into part 6 so I can read part 7. I'm hearing very good things about part 7, so I want to get
Oh, it's great.
into it.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but it is really good.
Pretty nice.
I just want to get to part 7 to see what all the hype is about, because JoJo's up till part 2 to me feels like average
Generic,
manga at best.
not really anything
Like
special about it.
I used to read this. I used to read Fist of No Star and stuff like that, Ryuriana Kenshin and stuff, and it feels like one of those. It's good, but nothing special.
Iraq has like a certain way of writing. And just sort of like clicked and
It's
still
a
run.
definition. It's going to get better. Like as you read it, JoJo gets better. Like,
Yeah, this is why a lot of there are these people that generally the JoJo community fucking hate, called part skippers, or people that endorse skipping parts. There are people that when someone wants to start watching the anime, they say just skip part 1 and 2 and go to part 3. Because
Yeah,
Well, I
I've
guess
seen
they
that.
would
I've
think
seen that. A lot of
that'd be
people told me to do that. A lot of people told me to skip.
yeah, don't listen to those people, because
Yeah,
there's going to
no,
be things that you will
I
appreciate knowing.
you know what the funny thing is? I actually really like part 1. I actually really do. I just don't think it's like the hype that everybody built it up to be, but I actually legitimately enjoy part 1.
Yeah,
I think part 1's a good. Why is
reason-
part 1 bad? Part 1's a good story.
Because for a lot of people, part 1's like the least. I think it's the shortest,
basic.
right?
That's what I'd say.
It's
Yeah,
the most
it's
basic.
shortest.
JoJo gets a lot.
It's
I don't know
not
if I want to say
bizarre,
complicated.
no?
It becomes different as it goes on.
Solo
reason
would
a lot of
hate the
people-
first 5
more
chapters.
bizarre.
Yeah, Solo would hate JoJo.
Listen, I
the
hated
reason-
Dio. I want Dio to fucking like. I'm solo warrior level on what I would want to do to Dio.
Yeah.
The reason a lot of
Don't
people
get attached to
say-
any dogs. They all die. That is not a spoiler. That is just a fact of JoJo's.
Yeah, fucking Araki has this weird thing against dogs. Like, fucking dogs get killed all the time in JoJo. It's very weird.
Well, Misk, you remember my feelings when we read Tokyo Ghoul?
Trauma.
Yes. Well, the reason Araki seems to do it, I don't think it's because Araki hates dogs. It's just because, like, how do I get someone to really hate a villain? I know, I'll have them kill or beat a dog, because then
Yeah.
you'll really hate him.
Yeah, because you know what? There's an author that resonates with my feelings. It's like, kill 100 people, nobody cares. Kill one dog, alright, now you're evil.
Everyone gives a shit now.
Everybody gives a shit when you kill the dog. Trust me. Because, look at me. I literally ended a stream in a manga when somebody killed a dog. I was like, no.
Yeah.
No,
Shit's
I'm
crazy.
not. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this because you killed a dog. That's not
Can't
okay.
handle it.
Kill 100 people. I don't give a fuck. Kill a dog. I got a problem.
Isn't that fucking weird? Isn't it
I-
fucking weird how people are like that?
You know what? You know what the funny thing is? I don't think so.
Really?
Yeah, because human beings, we are creatures of survival,
Fickle.
right? But when we form an attachment, I feel like we form an attachment to animals that we think of as lower intelligence, etc. So
Yeah,
like
dogs are like
cats.
incredibly loyal. So
Yeah,
they'll
exactly. So
like it.
you
We're
have
touched by that loyalty. So like when shit happens to those like loyal creatures, kind of fucks with us.
Yeah, we're like, no, thank you. Get the
yeah,
fuck out of here.
exactly. Your cats, your dogs. Listen, I've been an electrician for 11 years, and let me tell you, I've seen like 2 people run into a burning building after their pets, and it's like, what are you doing? Like,
I'd do that.
but at the same
I
time,
do that
you
for
get
my cat.
that. See, you all said nobody in this chat said, "What an idiot." Everybody said, "I'll do it." You said it without hesitation. See what I'm saying? It's
Such is their
crazy.
power.
It's absolutely crazy what people will do for their animals, what people will do for their pets, and I think that shows the fundamental great thing about human beings.
I have a few of dogs.
Oh,
Miscellaneous
really? Did you have some
content.
kind of traumatic experience with dogs? I know my
No.
mom didn't like
I just don't. I
German
just don't like
shepherds
them
for a
around
while because she
me.
got attacked by one when she was a kid.
I just don't even. I just don't
Actually
like
makes
them.
sense.
That it's just like, like the small dogs. They're okay, you know. But as soon as they get like
Don't tell
like
me you're like, oh, bulldog
No
is
such
bad.
thing. No such thing. There's cats, then there's rats, then there's dogs.
Yeah.
Someone say rat?
Small dogs. Anything that my cat can kill is not a
Not a
dog.
fucking dog.
I mean, not like chihuahuas or what the fuck called. I mean,
Shih Tzus?
like
Shih Tzus.
chihuahuas. Fuck it.
Chihuahuas.
Rats. Yes, those rats.
Mother- I
I
hate
mean,
those
like
little
Yorkshire Terriers or something like that, right?
And the wiener dog is.
Those
God.
are nice. Those are nice. Those are okay. My friend has one of those. But like everything bigger than that, just golden retriever. Even if they're probably really nice, I don't want them around. I get really
I
nervous.
love big dogs. They are amazing.
It's alright,
I-
sleep in the
I-
sleep now. Night.
Never.
Oh, bye.
Why?
Are you asking me why I like big dogs?
No, I'm asking why Neve
Again?
does not like big
I'm gonna
dogs.
remove that comment for spoilers for Monster because I feel like I kind of knew that, but I think Griever would appreciate it more if he ever reads it without knowing that.
Probably, and I didn't
Really?
read it yet. But what I want to know is you just said to me, or to the chat, like, I like dogs. They're okay, or like you're okay with dogs, but even a golden retriever, you're like, no. But why?
I don't know. He
No,
just has a phobia of them, I guess.
No,
I
but
mean,
it's not a phobia of dogs because he likes.
spiders never hurt me, but I fucking hate them.
Yeah, but you don't.
Same.
You just. But hold on. I would accept that.
And you
Except
hate
you
Australia.
said that you're okay with other dogs.
Okay, so like those little spiders, those really little spiders that you can barely see. Those I don't really care about, right? But as soon as they get like bigger, I instantly want to punt them out of the universe. So it's kind of like that, but without the punting.
As a non-doctor doctor, I'm gonna tell you right now.
Spiders just put spiders being spiders. They don't do anything. In fact,
No,
they
no,
help
no, no,
out.
no, no,
They're
no.
pests.
They're gross though. They're yucky
No,
and they're
but
creepy.
the reasoning,
Spiders are
the
cute
problem.
sometimes, but
Hold on. The
after
problem.
like a certain weight class, then we're gonna have to.
After a
Yeah.
certain weight class, we have a problem.
The reasoning. The problem with the reasoning is that my brother is actually an arachnophobe. So this is a great analogy. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I fucking hate him.
Doesn't matter if it's the size of a tick. Doesn't matter if it's the size of this room. He's terrified regardless. You are not a dogophobe or whatever it would be. Your fear or whatever it is of dogs is not a symptom of a phobia because you like other dogs. So it's not a dog phobia. There's no such thing as a classification. If you hate cats, you hate tigers, leopards, lions, domestic cats, you hate them all. If you hate spiders, you hate them big, small, hairy, whatever.
Yeah.
So if you have a phobia
Tell
of
your brother to
dogs,
never come
you
to
would hate all
Australia.
dogs, but you don't hate all dogs. So clearly there's something about big dogs. Now, I'm not telling you I have a solution to get over that, but it might be something to think about. That's all I'm saying. Like, I know, for example, I'm allergic to dogs. I'm allergic to cats. I'm allergic to everything. For fuck's sakes, I'm allergic to literally everything but bee stings and peanut butter. But the difference is,
Unfortunate.
yeah, it's shitty. But I wash my hands every day before I touch my face. Look at my face, guys. I have red and pimples all over my face. You think I choose this because I'm a teenager? No, because
Yes.
I'm a walking, talking fucking allergy patient. The best I can do is wash my hands after touching a dog, a cat, pollen, dust, anything. I have to wash my hands thoroughly before touching my face, and a lot of the time, I forget. That's all it takes. But all I'm telling Neve is you don't have a phobia of dogs.
I think it was fine. Wait, no, that is Neve. What the fuck? Oh my god.
It is Neve.
I'm having a moment right now. I totally forgot Fine left the stream.
Oh wow. Well, this
What
is
the
so
fuck?
sad. I don't know if do we have anything crazy in the chat?
We had Skin asking if he would be okay with pit bulls, or if Neve would be okay with pit bulls, and I'm like, bruh. If
Pitbulls
Neve
are-
doesn't like fucking golden retrievers, you think Neve's gonna like fucking pit bulls?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
pit bulls have a bad name, but they are amazing, loving dogs. And
Yeah, I
anybody
know.
who
I
thinks
like.
that
I don't
they're
think there's
violent,
anything
My
wrong with
aunt
pit
has a
bulls.
they
pit
are
bull.
Like,
terrible.
That thing is an
But
angel.
like, look at pit bulls though. They're way more intimidating than fucking golden retrievers.
Yeah, yeah. See, the problem is certain breeds are like. I'm not gonna defend one way or the other, but I am gonna say that it is a fact that certain breeds are bred more aggressive. That's why they're bred the way they are.
Okay, Chihuahuas are the
Bro,
most
did you
aggressive dogs.
Yes,
Yeah, fuck
they are,
Chihuahuas.
but
They're
they're-
not
Chihuahuas
terrifying.
are rat
Well-
dogs. I could fucking punt a Chihuahua.
Yeah, but a pit bull, a bulldog, etc. They are bred to be fighters. They're bred to be aggressive. Not saying that you can't have the most cuddly pit bull in the world, more cuddly than a German Shepherd ever would. But
Okay, I will defend pit bulls honest because I hate it when people say that. In fact, people have been able to rehabilitate pit bulls to like be like, I don't know, helpers for like disabled kids.
But wave. You just said
Wait.
rehabilitate. That means
Yeah, because they were in the middle of dog fighting rings and they were
Right,
they were
but-
forced to fight with the
Maintain
dogs. and
but
they
what
became-
I'm trying to say is that we have, as I said, what I said was that every single breed of dog is bred a certain way. And
Yeah,
you can't
well,
deny. You
I-
can't. It's like. Listen. It's like if you breed a wolf dog. Guess what? It's gonna howl at night because it's a fucking
Yeah.
part wolf. A bulldog, a pit bull, they're gonna be more aggressive than a golden retriever. Sorry, they are. But you know why? Because they're a fucking pit bull. Doesn't mean they're a bad dog. Doesn't mean they're gonna attack anybody. Doesn't mean they're aggressive. Just means they have more energy or more of XYZ. Whatever adjective you want to use. I don't care what adjective you want to use, but at the end of the day, the breeds are different.
Yes, I do get they were breed for a certain way, but
Right. So
I just am sick of people just always just doing this.
Absolutely they do.
I agree that they were bred a certain way, but I have had nothing but good experiences, and I just
They're
do
built
believe that
different.
they are good dogs. And
That's very fortunate.
They can be. They can be excellent dogs. They can be some of the best dogs. Listen, my mother's cousin has 400-pound Rottweilers. 400 pounds.
Oh.
The most beautiful dog you'd ever want to meet. But it's a fucking Rottweiler at 400 pounds. If it wanted to kill you, it could kill Dwayne the Rock Johnson and not think about
It's a
it.
fucking bear.
It's a bear, right? It's a bear of a dog. When it sleeps on top of you, you think you're suffocating. But all it wants to do is cuddle. It's the sweetest, most bitchy ass
What is
dog.
it? What's it called? Or do you have a picture?
It's a Rottweiler.
Heavy.
go find
Yes,
your
I
mom and
am.
go
What the
pet your
fuck?
that dog.
I can't spell.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest dogs
Oh, no,
I've ever
it's one
seen
of
in my
those
life.
fuckers. Oh,
But at the end of the day, I understand why people are scared of Rottweilers. I still understand why they're scared. Just because I know a great one doesn't mean I understand that a lot of... You know what the problem is? It's just like people. Look, if you're going to dress, if you're going to wear Nike sneakers, your pants halfway down your ankles, a shirt that's 6 times too big for you, and your hat the wrong way, and you wonder why a cop is stopping you at 2 o'clock in the morning, I don't care what color skin you are, that's a problem. You dressed asking for trouble, as far as I'm concerned. I could be wrong. But it's the same way people look at dogs.
Okay.
You're walking a golden retriever, you're probably okay. You're walking a bulldog, with a spiked collar, somebody's might look a little different. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong. As I said, Rottweiler, 400 pounds, best dog I ever knew. But I can understand why someone would fucking cross the street if I was walking a 400-pound Rottweiler. I can understand why somebody would get the fuck out of my way. And I'm a skinny white boy, so.
Griever, what do you think of pugs?
Oh, pugs are pieces of shit.
You think about bulldogs,
Breed.
like I have a blue French bulldog. He's a little fucking tank. He's a little brick of muscle.
Do you punt him once in a while?
No, but he plays around with my 100-pound Doberman.
What the fuck?
You have a Doberman?
Yeah, we got the Doberman first like 3 years ago, and then for some reason my dad decided to fucking take a plane to Oklahoma to go pick up a French bulldog one day.
A Doberman sounds like a great fucking dog.
She's great, albeit a little energetic. Actually, they're both pretty energetic. But
how old is she?
Let's see.
If she's energetic, 5?
I think she turned 3 this year.
3? Oh yeah, really energetic. She's still a puppy.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, going back to the Balder thing. By the way, me having no fucking idea who's in the VC right now is because I was like reading the chat and also playing a game, and also I didn't have the VC in front of me because I wasn't looking at it on my computer, so I had no idea who was still in the voice call or not.
Listen, I'm sitting here assuming I'm not streaming.
Oh, that's good.
I gotta go get ready for work, so I'll
Alright, later, Wave.
live stream and
Adios.
Alright,
Have a good day at work.
Wave.
nice talking to you guys.
Wait, before you leave, Wave, just really appreciate you being here, my friend, and we hope to see you again.
Also, thanks
Just
for the
go again.
donations, Wave. You are like almost definitely getting a character in the comic since you are the first person in the raffle.
Yes.
Awesome.
Can I get up for the raffle and then Hand it off to one of my friends. This would be hilarious. Can I get 2 characters?
No, you
Okay,
get one
bye.
character, Rat. Bye. Now, Rat, you're welcome to just like put a. I mean, hey, listen, you're welcome to just give me more money like usual, but you already have a character.
But I can't make a second one.
I mean, maybe if you want to give
Band.
suggestions to Band for making an OC, I don't know if he would be
Band,
fine with
is it
that.
okay if Rat wins the raffle?
If Rat gets a character from the raffle, so he gives you like a fucking OC to do.
I'll be honest, Rat. It's probably better if you don't enter. It's probably better for someone who doesn't have a character to win it.
Of course, Rat. You can
I'll
always
be
just
safe.
give me money outside the raffle.
Or wait a minute. I got an idea.
We'll
I got
see.
it. Oh wait a minute.
I need to get me a job that pays. I work
Rat,
sometimes.
Rat,
Where
my
have
friend,
you been
my
getting this
friend,
money you've been
Rat,
giving me?
Rat, as your grandfather, I'm gonna give you a little advice. What if I could convince
Money?
Band? No, Uncle Peter already gave that to you. When yeah, exactly. When when I convinced Band to allow you to enter the raffle, what would you think about adding in a secondary villain not named Rat? What would you think about adding in a character totally
Named
not
King.
your own? An OC character devised by you, and you give it to Band as a pitch.
Okay.
Would
There
that,
you go.
Would that not be acceptable, Band?
But I want to give somebody.
I'd
mentioned. I
have
want to give somebody
I'd
else
have
a
to think about
chance.
Well, there
Yeah.
you go, Rat. That's very
Rat's
noble.
giving everybody a chance, but Band, you cannot deny a guy who, if he wins the raffle,
Well, the thing is, it's not just one person. It's for multiple people.
right, but what I'm saying is, if he wins it, and let's say that Rat does get it, what I'm saying is that he is going to go a better avenue to give you basically freedom of an OC character that he's going to help you design. Is that not better than trying to come up with a Rat 2.0?
Okay, I'll be honest. Right now, I'm kind of half paying attention because I'm drawing Furry Killer.
Oh,
Oh, no.
Jesus Christ. Would you
Yeah,
pay
he's
attention when
yeah.
you're in stream, you fucker?
So I'm
Listen,
like
he
half and
fucking
half
draws
right
when
now.
I'm playing D&D. A man I respect the hustle. The guy has to work.
He does that all the time, but the difference is I'm on
I need a
camera
source
right
of
now.
income, man. I
Look,
want money.
Look,
Then get
look,
a job.
Look,
Do YouTube like I
Yeah.
do.
you know what the worst part is? Is that, Miss, I prefer when you're
What would I
streaming.
do if I had a
Yeah, I
YouTube
prefer
channel?
when you're streaming because when you're streaming, I can go walk off, take a piss, eat food. I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
Isn't it
but
wonderful?
here,
I'm gonna do that in a few minutes.
yeah, but here, I'm here. I gotta make sure like I look pretty for the camera. I have to. Oh my God, look at my hair. It's so pretty. I'm so pretty. I gotta do that constantly. I can't just sit here and go and like jerk off or whatever the fuck people do when they're talking on VC. I don't fucking know.
So I wanted to go back to what Ban said not that long ago about people celebrating Baldur getting kicked out of the server.
Oh, literally, can we have a party?
Sure, this is the party. So let's see, who was it? So you were like, damn, that really sucks. Then all the mods were like, nah, he had it coming. So let's see, where was it? Band asked, does I assume the no bully rule doesn't apply to people off the server, right? So Rat gets excited, Tokyo gets excited, because everyone just really wanted to shit on Baldur. So I respond in all caps saying, of course it doesn't, trash to your heart's content. And just everyone starts getting all fucking excited and screaming and shit in the chat.
Ironically, Tokyo didn't come in here to shit on Baldur, and actually, you guys are pretty tame.
I mean, it was just the initial excitement of, yeah, the rule doesn't apply to him. Because, as nice as these guys are at respecting my rules, they will relish any opportunity to ignore them.
I mean, absolutely. And the rules, see, the difference is, technically speaking, as far as my legal concerns go, You have to be 18 to be in my server. So
Yeah, rat.
So I didn't hear that. So so everything goes in my server. You can say whatever fucking cunt shit, fucking damn bastard, whatever you want.
Banana.
See? Anything.
Anything you want to say. Though I do not approve of racial slurs.
Yeah, none of that shit.
If we get a racial slur, and listen, it's okay. I've had it on my actual channel before, but it was between two black people, and they were cool with it. So they're allowed to say it, but you are not. So if it's consensual beforehand, and it's sort of the end to my end, and it's two black people, then it's okay. You know, I'm not gonna tell black culture how to behave.
Right.
That
All
would-
right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go walk off and eat something. So I'll be back in like.
Griever. I'm currently drawing furry killer and well,
Uh-huh.
you're fighting rat.
Oh wow, Rat, you're in for a
wanna
battle,
check-
my friend.
Check that out. It's currently being
Oh.
posted in
Oh.
comic chat.
Well, all right. Who can who can I trust? Who will keep this stream alive if I want to go for a potty break?
I'm currently drawing furry killer, so I'm kind of out of it right now.
Okay.
Miscellaneous will have to do it.
No,
If-
but
unless he's not here.
Misk
He's
is muted.
not here right now, and-
Bob, Rat.
You gotta bobber it.
Listen. Can I trust you two to be my lieutenants? Can I trust you two to keep the stream alive for 2 minutes?
Okay, just gonna need to find a topic to talk about.
Okay, I'll give you a topic. Rat, what do you like?
In what? In terms of what?
Anything. Anime. Manga.
Damn.
Do you like Bleach?
Actually, since I started just started Bleach. I'm on like
Okay,
12.
okay.
Oh, you just started Bleach. Tell us about it. How are you feeling about it?
There we go. Let's see. So Bob is picking up the pieces. I will be back.
But I'll speak about what I've got going on with my ideas. Band has his comic. I have one that I'm thinking about making about
I thought
gangsters.
we were gonna do a thing about you starting Bleach.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see. And
We'll
then,
see. You want to instead talk about your comic thing that you're trying yourself?
yeah, we have to see about it. I just want to test it out, but I feel like I need to practice some more with like the world and story writing and my art. So it'll probably be like probably another like 6 months or like a year or some shit, but we will see.
You want to figure out the world more and so forth? Got it.
Yeah.
So now to keep the audience entertained, how far are you in Bleach? And are you reading the manga or are you watching the anime or what exactly?
I started by watching the anime like 2 or 3 months ago, but then I stopped. And then I started up where I left off in the manga. So I'm on like chapter 12 or something.
That early on.
Yeah, I haven't been
Did
I
they
haven't been
go to the
too
grave at that point in the manga?
hmm?
What's the last thing that happened?
I think Rukia is and the dude, and then there's the kid. The kid's soul is trapped inside of a bird's body or something. That's
Oh,
the
that's like
whole
volume
thingy.
volume 5?
Hey,
No.
He
you
said,
tripping, man.
are you talking about the kid's soul who's like the kid who's in a parrot or whatever, the
parrot
Yeah,
bird?
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so you're talking about Rukia and Chad. Chad,
Yeah,
one of the
yeah.
coolest characters in Bleach who is so underutilized, it hurts. It
Yes,
really hurts.
I
Are you talking about kids, so like kids and a parent or whatever? Okay, so you're talking about Rukia and Chad.
yes.
Chad, one of the characters in Bleach who is so underutilized.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
what
Hello?
happened?
What happened?
Wow.
The audio for you just got really bad. I
For a
couldn't hear
bit,
Yeah.
y'all. If
you
I
were
heard,
kind of low and choppy at first. You were
Wow.
talking about how underutilized Chad was in Bleach.
The thing, Chad is now like basically a term for somebody who's awesome. Chad was awesome, but was never utilized.
Yeah.
Good reasoning. Good reasoning. Not gonna
well,
deny that.
man of the hour's back.
Oh, Griever, are you about to check out Furry Killer or not right now?
I mean, I can. Where's Furry Killer?
It's currently being drawn as we speak in
Yeah, but
comic
where?
chat.
In
Comic chat.
server comic.
You gotta scroll.
In
to
mid
see it.
server.
Okay, alright. So, last time on Furry Killer. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna show you panels because I would get... Shueisha would hate that. So,
Oh boy.
what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna read Furry Killer, episode 3. Are you guys ready for this?
Yes.
Alright. So, we have the Furry Killer. Well, one of them. I spared them. Don't trample on my kindness. And then we have a dashing rogue saying, I don't give a shit about that. Let go of me or I'll kill you. Boom, and we have the aura. The aura is intensified. The aura is Cell Games level of intensity. And then we have everyone going crazy saying, what pressure? And we have, I forget who, frothing at the mouth. Because it's Conqueror's... Fuse is frothing at the mouth because it's Conqueror's Hockey level 101. Then we have one of those dashing rogues, supreme furry peoples, saying, fine, I'll kill you first, traitor. And then we have Neo saying, guess I have no choice. I'll take you on.
Night, guys.
And then Furry Killer, the finale. They jump apart. Boom. Furry Barrage. I can't tell who it's from. I think it's Neo. And then Furry Shield.
No, you're fighting Rat.
Rat?
Yeah, Neo was the furry killer.
Oh.
Wait, did you forget what happened in the part 2?
Completely. Okay, so I'm fighting Rat. Okay, so I am fighting Rat, and I am laughing maniacally as I use Furry Shield. Like Kisuke Ohara Blood Shield. Amazing. And then wham! Uppercut. Kick to the chin. Parachute Trader. I don't even know what to make of that image. Boom! And then I Kamehameha. One-handed Kamehameha. Okay, and then I say, us furries have no need for the weak. That's how badass I am. And then boom. We have sweat bullets. Who's this? Who's this again, Ben? Is this Neo?
Yeah, Neo is the one with the glasses.
Okay. So Neo, sweating bullets. He has no idea what's coming. And then me, turning into my full furry form, says, what's wrong, Furry Killer? You forgot the R there, my man. Come and kill me. Oh boy. Oh boy. You forgot the R, but I feel like I'm pulling an eyes in here. I'm just like, I touched Ichigo's sword and went ting and poof.
Oh boy.
Oh, there's more. There's more. Okay. I told you. Oh, even I'm shocked. It's Fat Rat to leave them alone. It's Fat Rat. Oh no. Oh no. What's this? Oh, I'm not impressed. I'll show you, says Fat Rat. Oh god. Oh, he grabbed me. Oh, you're trying to pull an Aizen Ichigo Kurosaki style? You're trying to pull a fucking face grab. Slam me into the ground. And then rank it up. Pummel me down. Oh, I don't look so hot. I don't look so hot. But I'm going to walk away from this. I'm going to be like, that all you got, bitch? I'm going to walk away from this. And then I have literally no idea what I'm looking at right there. It's a fat rat eating the Hogyoku and me unconscious. I don't know. And then okay, hyper beam ready. Something blowing up my face. Oh, this is so sad. My face should not be blown up by Fat Rat. Oh, wait, I dodged it. Oh, I am such a Chad. I am such a Chad. And I said, what is this? What is this form? And now I have a cool, badass fucking Shanks level scar. Now I'm even more badass. Fat Rat says, he is stronger than me? No, I just dodged you. Your power is beyond me. Neo's sitting there going, what the fuck? I'm fucking Uryu. I'm not Ichigo. What the fuck am I supposed to do? This is too much. Even for me. I can't keep up. But I need to do my job as the furry killer. Bam, 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 bam. And then we have Fuse. Come on. Alright, Fuse is going to get up. Him and all his weird swaffed hair. We can't win. Fuse is kind of a bitch. Fuse. Even Neo's like, seriously, Fuse? And he's just like, what the fuck? And then it's like, whap! He slaps him in the face. Oh, big time. He says, you fool! You're good. Not strong. We are strong, not bitch. Maid? Yeah. We turned black. We became black overnight.
Basically.
And then Fuse was like, alright, yeah, sorry, I'm black. And I'm not coming back. And then, time to kill furries. Yeah. Samuel Jackson, Men in Black.
Now you're caught up.
Oh, Lord.
How do you feel about Furry Killer so far?
Well, I gotta tell you one thing. I am absolutely... I don't know what the chat's thinking because we only have... I'm surprised we have anybody watching. But let me tell you one thing. I'm loving Furry Killer. And you know what? I'm not unhappy if you kill off my character. I think he did his duty. I think he made his mark. And if you have to kill him off, I would understand. I still think he has a little more bite in him. A little more claw left in that furry of his. But if you choose to kill him off, I would understand. And I have no other constructive criticism. Chat, do you have any constructive criticism for Furry Killer? The final part. God, it's so silent in here. It's like I'm talking to myself, for fuck's sake. Meanwhile, there's like, how many people are in here? I still got 4 people in here. I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's scary. All right. We're gonna read the chat. Oh my God, I have missed a lot of this chat. Missed. Hi. If you guys read Undead Unlock, we already read that. Johan, blah blah blah. Miss. Let's see. Bob said, by the way, the Bleach Abridged series Neo was talking about was Canadian made. Wonderful. Canadians know quality. Skin said, I couldn't do it. I would feel bad about banning people, to be honest. Clarice says, however, you do need to keep your eye on your own mental health. That's true. And the tone of the group. Also true. Giving toxic people too many chances are to enable them and make them even worse. This is very, very true. Dragon's Rage says, hey Misk, if you forget to read a Jujutsu Kaisen chapter, would you say you missed content? Miss content. Oh, this is so sad. We are reduced to these level of puns, ladies and gentlemen. We are reduced to this. Cleary says, but that might also mean that the toxic person is shut off from good influences and might double down because they feel alone. Also very true. Clarice, did you study anywhere? Because you seem to have an enact that reminds me of my wife a little bit. Like, I don't want to insult you and I don't want to downgrade her. How do you say supplementary level without being... Anyways. Skin said, Kira is still great. He's like a top 10 villain to Funny Valentine is better than him. Come on. Sure. Clary says, Chimera Arc is the only reason people think Hunter x Hunter 2011 is put higher than the original Hunter anime. Probably everybody talks about the Chimera and Arc, and I have seen nothing that makes me believe that anything but the Chimera and Arc makes Hunter x Hunter anything good. So, Skin said most people usually use those 3 antagonists to show how to write a perfect antagonist. I would argue that you can't carbon copy. So the last thing I would do would be to write an Aizen, because Aizen was so great. If you write an Aizen, everybody's going to just call him the next Aizen. If you write a villain totally different from Aizen, then you have a new villain. You can't carbon copy Aizen. If you do that, or if you carbon copy Sauron, or if you carbon copy Voldemort, if you carbon copy anything, then people are just going to call it the popular version of what you carbon copied. The idea is to learn how they wrote that, how they built it, and do it on your own. Don't make an antagonist based on, making a copy. Write your own fucking villain. Dragon's Rage says, whoever tells people to skip parts of JoJo aren't JoJo fans. Skin said, for real. Bob said, not so fun fact. Part 1 JoJo had some tracing panels from Fist to the North Star. Yeah, I can see that. Fist of the North Star is much better than JoJo's. Dragon's Rage said,
I've gotta go. I need to go to sleep for school. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.
Alright. Like to see you later.
Adios.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop out too. I'm just gonna draw Furry Killer to some music, then probably go to bed.
Okay, Ben. Nice to see you here, my man.
Later. Peace.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we are alone. We are alone. Alone. But we have 15 likes, one of my most liked streams. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Let's see. Dragon Trade says deal was awesome. We'll catch up with the chat. That's what we'll do. Dragon Trade said deal was awesome. I don't think so. Not yet. Clarice says what makes JoJo special is that it is a generational manga anime. Maybe that's true. Skin said he's just so evil. Yeah, he's a bastard born from birth, and anyways, we'll get into Dio once I catch up, because I feel like judging Dio right now makes no sense. If I judge Dio at part 7, then I feel like I have a full grasp to judge Dio. But if he's no better than what I've experienced in part 1, then he's a shitty fucking villain. And people shouldn't like him as much as they do. Claire said, I think some people need to get on JoJo at characters they will easily get attached to, so they feel motivated to keep going, like how people do with Green Lantern. Maybe you have a point. I don't know. Skin said, okay. Skin said, what about pit bulls? The dog argument. Dragon said, anybody here like chihuahuas? Listen, as far as I'm concerned, anything that my cat can kill is not a dog. Anything bigger than my cat is a dog. So, that's the way I define them. There's no such thing as bad dog, only bad owners. But, that being said, certain breeds are bred differently and they need a lot more work. If you want my true advice, getting a golden retriever to attack a child is way harder than getting a pit bull to do the same thing. Clary said maybe it's like the uncomfortable feeling when you see how large a moose is. I've seen a moose. I've petted a moose. They're docile animals. Clary said spiders touch on the lizard brain. I don't know what that means. It might be a big dog phobia. Maybe. But there is no such thing as a big dog phobia. There's either a dog phobia or there's not. And I'm not willing to categorize that shit. Listen, my tolerance ends at LGBT plus, and then there's a lot of in that plus that I don't know. Clarice says, but pit bulls aren't actually more aggressive. They just have the reputation. No, certain dog breeds. I've talked to multiple breeders. Certain dog breeds do, like German shepherds are more aggressive than border collies. It's in their nature. Border collies are sheepdogs. They're meant to herd. Herders are better than aggressive dogs. Like, you can't train a pit bull to be a sheepdog. Sorry, it's not bred into them. A wolf dog is better at howling than a fucking border collie. You know, like, it's... Border collies, like, different breeds are bred for different purposes, and I'm sorry, but pit bulls and fucking bulldogs are more aggressive fighters than the average breed. You're less likely to be attacked by a fucking German Shepherd or a Golden Retriever or a Labrador than you are by a fucking pit bull. That's a fact. I'm sorry to say it. It doesn't mean that pit bulls or bulldogs are bad breeds. They're not bad breeds. It takes a good owner. But you need to accept that your dog needs more care. It's like people that get Alaskan Malamute. They need 1 acre to run around it. They're going to howl all night and they're going to be miserable. But they're some of the best dogs in the world. But if you don't have an acre, if you're in an apartment and you get an Alaskan Malamute, you're going to think that's the worst dog in the world. It's not the worst dog in the world. It's one of the best dogs you could ever hope to have. But if you think that you're going to treat it there in an apartment, you're fucked. Nobody can take a Malamute, a Husky, a Border Collie into an apartment. Sorry. They're going to be shitty fucking dogs. Like, they need to run. You don't own a farm? Don't get one. Seriously. My parents owned 1 golden retriever and 2 border collies. You know what they did? Walked them 3 times a day. Or they walked them. No leashes. No leash. You don't leash a border collie properly. If you know dogs, you don't leash them. If you can, that's the trick. Don't leash a dog. An unleashed dog is a better dog. If you can't control your dog unleashed, you shouldn't own a dog. Simple as that. They would walk them 5 miles any direction. No problem. That's what you gotta do. You gotta teach dogs. Let's see. Skin said, what about a cane? Carouse? I don't know what that is. Clarice said it's more what they're taught to be aggressive. They aren't actually born aggressive. No, certain breeds are aggressive. Dragon's Rage said, hey, a question for anybody who lets the dogs out. Ho! 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 Ho!
Oh shit, I was about to say, is the stream over? I just got back and saw like everyone's gone.
Oh, Misk is back. Hey, Misk, how you doing, man?
I'm doing alright.
Everybody left. So sad.
Oh well.
I think it's because everybody's sleepy.
I mean, it is almost 12 o'clock here right now. It's almost 1 in the morning where you are, so.
Yeah, but like, where did everybody go? Like, when you think about it, you guys stay up usually till about 2 in the morning my time.
Yeah.
So, like Ben did say that he was trying to work on a comic chapter, so that's why he left. But yeah, got any interesting insights, Misk?
I started reading the new Jedi Order series today because I've never actually read it. I think because of well, I've never been. I don't remember the last time I went and bought a fucking book. And if I can't find something like at Barnes and Noble, I'm usually not gonna bother that much. But I found some place to finally start reading the new Jedi Order. I also remember hearing, like the last time it was brought up, I think I was in like 5th grade, that it's a stupidly long series. It's like 19 books.
Oh, it's yeah.
But because I'm back on my Star Wars fix, I was like, holy shit, I've never actually read New Jedi Order. I don't actually know a lot of the stuff that happens. Like, I know about a few of the major character deaths, but, like, that's it. I don't really know much of anything else that happened.
I'm going to be excited once you finish Vector Prime. I'm going to be excited. Because I want to talk to you about what you think of Vector Prime. Vector Prime was the start of everything, as far as
the start of the Yuzon Bong War.
Yeah, but not. Never mind. Can't spoil.
Oh boy, you mean like stuff with the other characters, like with fucking Han and Leia's kids and other controversial things that happen?
Yep, but not in the way you're thinking. The start of the fall, shall we say? The way the sequel trilogy should have happened.
Well, the thing I was watching a video earlier today, and someone pointed out something really profound that I didn't think of, at least not in a while, that under Disney, all important world-changing events in Star Wars have to be reserved for the movies. Because, I mean, that's probably what the movies should be reserved for. But as a result, with all of the other media, you kind of have to not go into really big stuff. You're kind of limited in the scope of what you can do, right?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, look at what the expanded universe did for years. They
Yeah,
changed
that's what I'm
everything.
saying. With the expanded universe, there was no other movie. That was
Yeah,
the backbone of the universe then.
they
Is the
took
books,
they took
comic.
they took the original trilogy and they said, "Hey, we can do everything before and after and in between."
Yeah, so then instead of having the fucking sequel trilogy, you had the Thrawn trilogy, you had you had fucking the Jedi Knight series, you had the new Jedi Order series, you had whatever the fuck the Second Galactic Civil War happens in. I actually don't know what book series those are covered in. Then you have like fucking Legacy. You got so much shit in the Old Republic stuff. And actually, now that I think about it, like the Thrawn trilogy and the New Jedi Order series, so much important shit happens in those books. It's unfucking real.
Yeah,
Like
there's
imagining
so
that
much.
happening in a new like Disney book is unfathomable because that's something you would expect to be in a movie. Like the types of shit like killing off various characters. Why the fuck? Who would expect you to do that in a book and not in a movie?
Yeah, I mean, if you imagine, like, this is why, if it's not Jon Favreau doing the Revan series, then I'm gonna be very, very, like, I'm gonna back away from that shit. Like, I'm not gonna be sure because Revan is so dark, but so great. Like, you're gonna bring Revan back into the canon of Disney. It's like, it gotta be done Mandalorian level well.
Yeah, exactly. If you're gonna do, I mean, one thing I do kind of like that Disney's doing is their new, what's it called, Project Luminous. They're doing a bunch of stuff with the High Republic era, which I think was one of the least developed eras in the EU. So they're actually doing like kind of new stuff with it.
It
So
was
I like
smart.
that.
It was smart of them to basically choose an era that people didn't have fond memories for.
Or yeah, there was just not really much. Like really the only thing that happens around the High Republic era is the Darth Bane trilogy, and that's it. Like there's nothing else. There's a whole like 1,000 year gap where not really anything happens in the EU.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So they chose a point in time to make it easy for
Yeah,
themselves.
like you're not retconning shit. Well, maybe a
Right.
little bit, but you're not like overriding any old stories. You're
I
doing a
mean,
new thing.
you imagine if all of a sudden they said, "Hey, we're doing Knights of the Old Republic again, but we're gonna totally like amscray everything."
And well, listen, unless you got like the best, the best writers and shit to do that, I would say get the fuck out of here. Just
Yeah,
do an adaptation
like
of the
I
games.
think that if somebody told me that they were doing the Revan series, and you told me that John Favreau and Dave Filoni were in charge, I would say I'm gonna give this a fucking shot.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you got like those guys to do it, but
But
otherwise, I'm like, leave it
yeah,
alone.
yeah.
Leave it
Like
alone. The thing with the old
we're
Republic era is it's so far detached from everything else, you can just say it's still canon. It doesn't matter.
yeah,
Like it really doesn't have much
Star
of an
Wars,
impact on anything
yeah,
else.
Star Wars fans are happy believing that's canon.
Or like fucking the Darth Bane trilogy. Darth Bane's canon, so just say the trilogy happened. It's not that
Yeah,
hard.
Darth Bane became canon in that Clone Wars episode or what have you.
Yeah. So they changed the name of Korriban for some fucking reason. Some dumb reason that George gave about people confusing the name Korriban with Coruscant. I don't know how intelligent he thinks Star
And
Wars
they
fans are.
deleted a scene. I saw it on YouTube. They
Where he
deleted.
met Revan and Bane during
Yeah,
the Mortis trilogy.
and I'm sitting there like, but that was the point. Like that was like that's the whole point. Bane
It's
did
like,
not
yes,
come
we
up with
need
this.
them. It was like, please, we were so close. But then, like, Dave's argument, I agree to where he's like, this doesn't really make sense. Like, there would not really be
But
any good reason for the scene to exist other than for just, like, fan service,
but
and it just really wouldn't
who
make sense.
let me ask you a question. Like I would argue, who is watching the series but Star Wars fans?
Well, I'll let
Nobody.
you know something, Griever. If they had Darth Revan and Darth Bane in the Mortis episodes when I was watching them when they came out, I would have no fucking idea who they were because I watched that when I was like 8. I didn't find out about the EU until I was in like 3rd grade.
You know what the problem is with that argument?
What would that be?
Is that the Sith didn't exist until fucking the prequels.
Yeah, actually, when the fuck did they introduce the word Sith? I don't remember because I know in the Thrawn trilogy they only had Dark Jedi, like the Sith weren't a thing yet. Or well, like the name Sith. I don't think they had it in the
let me
original.
think about it. The power of the dark side. The dark side of the Force existed. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Return of the Jedi here. I'm trying to. You don't know the power of the dark side. The Sith was introduced in Return of the Jedi, but it was not. I
need to
think.
check when the actual word.
Yeah.
When
Hold
were the Sith first mentioned? Okay, so it was actually okay, so in the original script, it was a thing for A New Hope,
Yes.
but I don't think it was like mentioned in
No.
universe until
No, it
after
was
that.
not. It was not in New Hope, and it was not in Empire Strikes Back. I'm trying to think. Return
It
of the
may have
Jedi.
been in one of the novelizations, I think.
Return of the Jedi. Let's see.
Um,
I don't think it was. I'm racking my brain right now.
it looks like it was one of the novelizations of one of the movies, but I'm trying to think of when they were a thing. Because in the Thrawn trilogy, they didn't say Sith; they said Dark Jedi.
By 1983, I don't think Sith was mentioned. That's all I can tell you.
First appearance of the word Sith. Okay, can I please get an in-canon answer? Please. I'm fucking begging. Internet.
Yeah, because I'm actually curious. Like, I could be wrong.
Because I remember hearing something about that. I remember that being pointed out when hearing about, like, I think it was some stuff because of, like, KOTOR 2 or whatever, where they were talking about Jedi and Sith. Like, the Sith code didn't exist until KOTOR. That was where they introduced it.
Sith used to mean an empire, not a...
Yeah.
It didn't mean... Like, Sith was a race, actually. It's a race of people. And they're red-skinned people. Like Darth Maul. Well, not Darth Maul.
Yeah, they were not, it was not used in the original trilogy. It was never said. It was in the script. It was in the script, it was in the novelizations, but it was never said in the original trilogy.
No, I don't believe it was.
So, fuck, I'm trying to think of... It was probably in the 90s. It was probably by some point in the 90s they said Sith. It may have been when they did the... I don't remember what the comic line was called, but when they did the Old Republic Jedi Order stuff with, like, Exar Kun, I think that was when they started doing the...
That means the first time on movies, it would have been the Phantom Menace.
It would have been the Phantom Menace. That would have been the first time in a movie they said Sith. Isn't that something interesting to think about?
Yeah, because they never mentioned it. I mean, even in the I don't want to call them extended, the wrong editions. Even then, they don't say it.
Yeah, it's just because it never comes up. I guess. Like, there's never a need to explain the Sith. Like, no one would know what they are, and no one would really care. Like, if they said Sith, they're like, okay. I don't remember. Like, it wouldn't add anything to their understanding of that.
Remember at this point that people don't even believe the Jedi exists. People are thinking the Force is a fallacy. So, nobody's believing this power anymore.
So, like, why would Yoda tell them they're Sith? Like, that
Yeah. He just said
it would be a
confront
meaningless
Vader.
word to him.
And one of the best scenes is him just basically saying, strong am I with the Force, but not that strong. And he's still, like, Yoda is 900 years old at this point. Amazingly powerful. Recognized, and we saw, I wish they had shown it better in the movie, but he could have beaten Palpatine hand to hand. But he acknowledges, I'm not as strong as, like, death. Death comes for all of us. It's the circle of life. Like, he was basically pulling a Mufasa teaching here. And it was incredible. It was a great line. Because Luke didn't believe it. Master Yoda, you can't die. Strong as I am with the Force, but not that strong. And it's like, okay, and we need to accept that. You know, it was. I thought it was a really great passage, but it also passed the torch to Luke, which is what you're reading. The start of the new Jedi Order.
Yeah, which is exciting. I'm 2 chapters. I was basically doing that. I was a little miffed about losing really hard at Empire at War, so I had to take a break for a bit. So I started reading, and then I went back to it until the stream, and then that was the rest of my afternoon. So I'll probably read a little more before I go to bed. I don't remember the last time I read a book when I wasn't for an assignment.
I mean, let me tell you one thing. Salvatore is not the one who wrote a lot of the new Jedi Order, but
Yeah, I noticed they have a bunch of different authors. I've seen a few
Yeah.
series like that where they release like so many fucking books. Like we just have a bunch of people write them.
But Salvatore also invented the character from the Forgotten Realms known as Driz.
Oh, I've heard of that guy.
Yeah, the dark elf dual wielding badass. He wrote over 24 books based on the guy. That's who wrote. That's who wrote Vector Prime.
Oh, interesting. I saw a tweet like last week where someone was like, "Yeah, I have like all, what was it, 6 books and what was his name again?"
Driz?
No, the author.
Salvatore.
Yeah, he retweeted the guy and was like, "Who's gonna tell him there's a lot more than 6 books?"
Mm.
Well, that's an interesting crossover. I'll check. I need to check again how many authors this series.
Oh, the beautiful thing that I can never deny is that there are so many. Hey, I didn't know Faye was in my Discord.
I think she literally just joined. Like, just joined right now.
Did she?
Yep, just joined.
Oh, okay. But anyways, yeah. The crazy thing is that Salvatore is such an amazing writer. He's such, like, I own all the Driz books, and at this point I still love everything that he's ever written. And he wrote Vector Prime back in I think it was like 2002, 2003, something like that. And to this day, even though I don't agree with what he did, still an amazing book, and he writes so well. You'll be encapsulated if you continue to read Misk. You'll be blown away.
Yeah, there are 12 authors. This is kind of confusing. It seems like there are a bunch of novels.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Christ. Oh, this looks like it's a bit of a clusterfuck to get through. I thought it was just going to be one book after the other. It's not?
Nope.
Oh, fuck me.
Yep.
So we have Vector Prime, then we have a duology of books by Michael Stackpole.
Yeah.
And we have another duology by James Luceno. I recognize that name.
Yes.
Then we have another singular book. Then we have another duology.
I think there's a. Is there not a trilogy before that?
Looks like there's a canceled trilogy.
Oh, maybe that was it.
Yeah, Nightfall trilogy.
Yes, sorry.
It says that was canceled, so.
Oh,
I guess
maybe.
that was something that was supposed to happen and
I probably read at the time. I probably read it as fan fiction. Listen, I was around torrenting fucking Order of the Phoenix Harry Potter books. So.
Yeah, after he wrote the first book, they decided to cancel it. Shit, I would be fucking pissed if that happened.
God, you imagine writing for Star Wars and then getting canceled? Like. Also, Misk, since you're more sober than me, I assume, can you make sure there's nothing interesting in the chat? Sorry, chat. I don't have the energy.
Sure. Let me pull up the stream on my computer because I had it on my phone earlier.
Misk is gonna check all your comments, ladies and gentlemen. Anything of note is gonna be answered. Anything not, sorry about that.
Let's see.
Since I last answered, of course.
What was the last question you read?
I answered the, it might be a big dog.
It might be a big dog.
By Clarice Caldron. But pit bulls aren't actually more aggressive. They just...
Oh my god, this was back then? Oh, fucking shit.
Yeah. So just give me
let the dogs out.
Ladies and gentlemen, highlights.
Yeah, I mean, this is what I do a lot of time. Skin says if you have problems, then get help. Don't tell random people on the internet about your problems. Were we talking about one of the bozos?
Maybe, but I would argue, hey, sometimes we all need free therapy.
Doctaro was here. He asked if you've heard of Chainsaw Man. Skin said you read the first 10 chapters and didn't like it. Doctaro says,
I'm true. I read the first, as far as I know, 12 chapters and was unimpressed. Didn't like it.
So Doctaro said, damn, that's sad. The series really does change later on, but hey, everyone has its taste.
Listen, ladies and gentlemen, just before Misk continues, Misk has convinced me to read now 2 series, and I've loved both of them. So maybe he'll convince me to read Chainsaw Man for the next Friday night stream. Stay tuned.
Interesting idea. Well, when were you going to start Re?
Oh yeah, about that. Shit.
I mean, you can always take a break from Tokyo Ghoul. Chainsaw Man is shorter than Re.
True. Let's table that for next Friday.
All right. We'll decide by then. Okay. Clarissa says, do they still make Jedi books when Disney decanonized the years of built canon to make their movies? I mean, they still release books, and they release books about the Jedi, but they're not part of the new Jedi Order series. I mean, the new Jedi Order series ended in 2003.
Yeah, that shit ended when I was alive.
I
see Sigma.
Yeah, not really anything. What were we talking about?
I saw Sigma male grind.
Oh, someone said something about Sigma.
Yeah.
We were talking some stuff.
A Star Wars Vector Prime.
Vector Prime. Yeah, this series seems like a shit. Oh right, yeah, this dude was gonna write a whole fucking trilogy that got canceled. So we have Vector Prime. Then we have the Dark Tide duology. So that's another 2 books. Then we have the Agents of Chaos duology. So now it's 5. Then we got another single book. Then we got okay, that's an ebook. I'm not fucking touching that. Then we got another book. Or no, we got another duology. Then we got another single book, another single book, another one, another duology. 2 more normal books. And then we finish. No, we don't finish. Then we get a trilogy.
Hold on. You're forgetting all the non-canon stuff during the canon, non-canon stuff.
Like the comics.
No. There were novels. There was the
I'm
glove
going
of
through them now.
there was the glove of Darth Vader, the Lost City of the Jedi, etc.
Oh, it doesn't include this in here.
No, it won't because that existed before Vector Prime. And like the EU, what I'm trying to tell you, the EU erased the EU before the EU.
Yeah, the EU fucking retconned itself.
Yeah, it fucking, because I still have a copy. It's a Scholastic book. Scholastic. I have 2 copies. It's the Glove of Darth Vader, and it's got pictures, and the Lost City of the Jedi, and it's 2 books with pictures of like paintings of Luke Skywalker, etc. And it's from like 2000 or no 1999 maybe. And it's like it doesn't really exist. But you know what the funny thing is? The moment I saw Force Awakens and I saw the whole Kylo Ren thing, I was like, "This is the glove."
That's fucking Jason Solo. You son of a bitch.
Yeah. And I was like, "This is the glove of Darth Vader all over again." They went down because in the glove of Darth Vader, there was a character who went to the bottoms of the destroyed Death Star, went submerged, went into the waters, and found the literal glove of Darth Vader.
I find that thing surviving the Death Star exploding is one of the least believable things I've ever heard.
Oh, I know. And you know what the worst thing is like, so, like, even in Force Awakens, Luke Skywalker burned his father's body. Suit and all. Where the fuck did that helmet come from? Like,
it's still metal, so like it's fucking space metal, so like normal fires.
But half of it's melted, the other half, fuck off. That's not how fire works.
Maybe if they took like an actual Darth Vader helmet and lit it on fire, but maybe that'd be considered sacrilege.
Yeah, like I don't know. I just didn't like it. Well, Force Awakens did a lot of things wrong, but anyways.
So yeah, New Jedi Order series. Well, fuck, now I'm just repeating myself. I don't really know about a lot of what happens in the Yuuzhan Vong War. I know about few major character deaths that happen.
Yeah. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people hate it, but honestly, I think it's a worthy adversary for the New Jedi Order.
Right. I remembered what I was thinking about. So I mentioned earlier, I didn't find out about the EU until I was in like 3rd grade, and it was because of this book my friend owned, Star Wars: The Ultimate Visual Guide. I remember we were talking about some Star Wars shit, and then he brought up like crate dragons or something, and I'm like, what the hell is that? I've never heard of this before. And he's like, oh yeah, they live on like Tatooine. The Tusken Raiders hunt them. I'm like, where are you getting this? So he pulls out this giant book with Darth Vader on the cover of it. And he goes through the pages, and these pages have if it's not art taken like directly from the movies or the comics, it has great art. I assume most of it's taken from
Star Wars Encyclopedia.
The Star Wars complete visual guide.
I know the book.
I still own that book, actually. It's at my dad's house. I have that book.
My friend owns that book. I do not. But, yeah.
That was how I found out about, like, I remember, like, seeing, it was Crate Dragons, and then I think I found out about Mara Jade, and I was like, what the Christ is all of this? I think I borrowed the book for a bit.
Skywalker, yes.
I could not believe, like, all of this other stuff. My understanding of Star Wars at the time was limited entirely to the movies, the Clone Wars, and the Force Unleashed video games, because those were what were out at the time, and I had played them at some of my friends. So finding out about all of this other stuff was mind-blowing. It was unbelievable. Um, so that was how I found out about the EU. I got in the game late. I found out in like 2011.
Listen,
2010,
we all entered the game. Listen, I'm 30 years old, Misk, and I entered the game late. Listen, the game was 1983.
That's
We all entered the game late.
when
So,
when did you find out about the EU? Was it through video games or comics?
actually, I found out about it through, that's a good question. Um, my first version of the comics was actually Attack of the Clones. So no, it
Interesting.
wasn't. It wasn't comics. Dark Horse Comics did an Attack of the Clones version.
Yeah, and that's when that was probably when the Clone Wars multimedia thing started.
Yeah. So that was Dark Horse Comics. I remember the Pogs. You know, you play with the Pog chips. That was Phantom Menace. Christ. EU.
Yes, and the portrayal of the Death Star exploding in the movies is really bad. Like the idea of there being fragments left is so ridiculous. Because in the movies, the Death Stars were fucking vaporized.
Yeah. But EU. When was I first aware of the EU?
Were
Probably
you aware of
around.
it before you saw Phantom Menace?
No, because Phantom Menace. When did that come out? 2000?
That was 1999.
1999. So I was 8, and there was no internet back then. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why
Um,
I didn't really have internet access
no.
until like
My first Jedi Apprentice book came after the prequel, so it would have been probably 2002, around then. Because
cool.
that's when I got my first Scholastic. I had the Jedi Apprentice books, the Jedi between Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones. It was Anakin and Obi-Wan going on adventures. That's the books. That's the Scholastic books that I have. To this day, actually, still have them. And the Jedi Quest books, I think they're called, or something like Jedi Apprentice, Jedi Quest, something like that. And I have those books. And yeah. But I wasn't introduced to the EU back in the 90s. No. I was too young. I was too young for that. Internet didn't exist in the way it does now.
Well, that is pretty interesting.
Well, when you think about it, Misk, I mean, the internet did not exist in this format up until about 5 years ago.
Well, yeah. I think I remember it's funny actually now that I'm playing Empire at War again. I remember finding out about the game when I think I was let me see if I can remember the order of events correctly. So maybe we had Wi-Fi at our house, we probably did, but we didn't have like a computer to use, so we didn't really have internet access. So
Mm-hmm.
I would always go over to my neighbor's house to use their desktop and go on the internet, like watch YouTube videos and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like 9 or 10 at the time, so it was always like watching like Minecraft videos and stuff. Um, but I think through YouTube recommendations, I discovered the older public timeline video.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you know the one that's like 45
Yeah.
minutes long.
Yeah.
I think I remember finding that, and then I think after that was the first time I got recommended a Let's Play for Star Wars Empire at War. And that was amazing because it was basically just an entire game of doing all the cool Star Wars shit, as in making a bunch of giant spaceships and having big space battles and taking over planets.
But you had a great time watching the video, right?
Yes, very much so. I'm very sad that the guy that makes those videos doesn't really seem to do YouTube videos anymore. I mean, he had like a 2 year gap before, but now it's been like 2 years again since he's done anything. So,
Do you need me
uh,
to play Empire at War for you?
I mean, I would recommend you play it anyway. I was thinking about how to recommend playing it. What you should probably do is play the base game, do like either one of the campaigns, then play the expansion because then they
Mm.
add the third faction and a bunch of other shit.
Maybe
And
I'll
then
do it. I love my RTS games. Trust me, I'm a master at RTS and RPG. So trust me, I can probably get the hang of this.
yeah, and then once you've played through the expansion, only play modded version. They're all almost all superior to the base game. Um, it's a game
Really?
from like 2006, so all of the mods like Thrawn's Revenge, they still work on today. It might as well be a sequel to the original game. That's the version I play now. In my opinion, probably the best mod of the game because they just add way more layers to it and how it works. So play
Solid.
through the base game, then the expansion, then probably play Empire at War. Because that's consistently updated too. They update that like every
Well,
6 months.
I'll give, you know what, just for you, Miss, I'll give that. You know what? Maybe that'll be my new game series. Maybe I'll do Empire at War.
If you did streams playing Empire at War, I would watch the shit out of that.
Well, I already did Kotar, and I thought about doing Kotar too, right, with mods, right?
Shit. Well, damn. Now I don't know what I want you to do.
So, but why don't I do? You know, it would be great if I did Kotar, or if I did Empire at War as a new game because I never played it.
I mean, that's a good idea. That's pretty
Kotar
good.
2, I've played the shit out of. I've mastered Kotar 2. I mastered Kotar. But if I did a game I've never played, then it'd be a brand new experience for the viewers. It'd be a brand new experience for me. You know, maybe Empire at War would be a great addition to my Let's Plays.
That sounds like a good idea.
I think so too. By the way, you been checking the chat? Is there anything noteworthy?
It's just people kind of rambling about various Star Wars stuff. I think Skin saying how the Death Star chunks thing is fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's mostly what it is. Clarissa says they should have used Finn more. Yes, they should have. After Force Awakens, it was like they had no idea what to do with this character, so he was just kind of around. They should have let him die in The Last Jedi. That would have been a good scene.
Right, and I can argue that. Ryan Johnson fucked up.
And then J.J. Abrams fucked up again because he was like, well, Finn's here. What do I do with him? I have no idea what the fuck I do with him.
You know what? I hate to say that J.J. Abrams fucked up because at the same time, what he did was go, I wrote 3 acts of a story. Ryan Johnson fucked up the middle part, but I'm still gonna go with my third part.
No, you know what was fucked up with the third part is they were gonna have some other guy do it, and then they threw out a script and then had J.J. Abrams do it again. And the thing was, like, even Daisy Ridley was like, that dude wrote an amazing script. It fucking brought me to tears or whatever. I want to find out what the fuck that dude wrote as a final Star Wars movie.
But how could it have been good? Like,
I mean, you could have just written a good movie.
yeah,
Such things are possible.
but after The Last Jedi, you couldn't have a good movie. The Rise
Nah,
of
there was still shit you could have done. There
the
was
Rise.
still shit you could have done.
You know what you could have done? The Rise of Skywalker. That's what you could have done. Like,
You think that was the best they could have done after The Last Jedi?
story and plot wise, yeah. Like, what more would you expect of them? Like, okay, here's what I would want. I'd want a last scene with Mark Hamill, boom, and stopping a Palpatine for one last time with his lightsaber again. Get your goddamn hands off my Jedi. Boom, and then the Force Ghost fights the Force Ghost, and then we get the
Yeah,
fight
they
we
should
always
have. You know,
wanted.
I would have enjoyed that scene a lot more if the Force Ghosts actually showed up instead of just doing
Right.
voiceover.
But,
Could we not
but,
fly
but,
out Sam
but,
Jackson and Hayden Christensen?
like, the argument is that that's the only complaint. And
Well, no, I
don't.
had other complaints about the movie, like the somehow
Mhm.
Palpatine has returned. This is an actual line in the movie. Somehow the
But,
Emperor has returned.
but, that should have been set up in The Last Jedi had J.J. Abrams had his way.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, the Emperor comes back. They're like, oh shit, the Emperor's back. Are we gonna explain how? No. You could have
No.
had like a 2-minute scene
But
explaining him being back, and they
but
didn't.
Ryan Johnson. But once again, I blame that on Ryan Johnson, not J.J.
No, but
Abrams.
the thing is, Griever, is like, yeah, the Emperor coming back, like in the third movie, comes out of nowhere, but you can
Yeah.
still have like a scene. You could even have like a single line explaining why he's back.
He
Literally
did. He
anything
did.
you could have done
He
in
had a
that
single
movie.
line. He had a single line. He said, "The dark side is the force."
Oh, that's fucking cryptic bullshit. That's not an explanation.
Hey, he had more than that. He even said, he goes, all the voices. He did he did the Darth Vader, he did the
It was like he's been around this whole time.
Yeah.
How?
But to me, that's Ryan Johnson's fuck up, not J.J. Abrams.
Yes, I know. We all know Ryan Johnson fucked up, but it's Abrams' movie. He can just have a scene where they're like, "Holy shit, Palpatine is back." How? Well, we did a little bit of fucking reconnaissance. We gathered some information, and it turns out fucking, I don't know, they have cloning facilities or some bullshit, and Palpatine knows ancient
But
dark
they
side
don't know
techniques.
any of that. But they don't know any of that though.
But you could have just made them know it. You could have,
But
or not have
that-
them explain it, have fucking Palpatine explain it without being fucking cryptic.
That's worse. That's worse though.
How? But then it's just he's back somehow. No
That's-
explanation. He's just back.
That's Eisen. You know what that is? That's Eisen coming back and saying, "Hey, I'm back because."
But Eisen would give an explanation because he's Eisen. Eisen has a reason for all of his plans. He would give the reason.
Palpatine did give a reason, but the people didn't. The studio and the audience don't want to accept it. Palpatine's back because.
But he didn't give. His reason was, oh, yeah, dark side, fucking crazy, right?
You're right.
Anyway.
But can you not argue? I'm still on the argument that The Last Jedi had 2 hours to explain that.
But Palpatine coming back wasn't a thing. The point of The Last Jedi was we're fucking done with the old shit. We're gonna do something new.
Here's what JJ did. He wrote 3 acts to a story, right? He wrote the first one. Somebody took away the second one, and he said, "Fuck whatever they did. I'm writing the third one anyways."
But that sounds like a bad decision. Because then you have
But
something
it was
that's
still
completely...
better than look. Imagine imagine Ryan Johnson writing The Rise of Skywalker. Just think about that for a second.
I can't even imagine what that would look like.
Exactly. It would be fucking horrendous.
Skin, the funny thing is, that's the explanation for him coming back in EU. Is he just transferred his soul into a clone. That's the reason he came back in the EU. But you could have literally just had that in The Rise of Skywalker and it would have been better. Just be like, oh yeah, I had a bunch of clones and I used dark side. The dark side is a pathway to many abilities someone considered to be unnatural, such as being able to transfer my soul into other bodies.
I'm not trying to get rid of the idea that it's shitty story writing. What I'm trying to say is we had worse options.
Clarissa says there was a reason, but it was a bad... Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not saying Rise of Skywalker was good. It wasn't. Last Jedi, not good. But the fact of the matter is, Rise of Skywalker better than The Last Jedi.
It's a very low standard. I think that was the least emotive I've ever been in a movie. Like I sat there and watched the movie for like 2 hours, and I think my expression changed like once. It was at the end of the movie when Rey had a yellow lightsaber. I was like, "Oh shit, that's the first time we've seen a
You
yellow
know,
lightsaber
you
in a
know what
movie.
pissed
Oh, it's over."
you know what pissed me off? People that hated on the prequels and now they like the sequels.
Now, I'm pretty sure what
I am one
happened
of
was
those people.
people hated on the prequels, and I think in many cases,
I mean,
somewhat justifiably, the prequels had some issues. I still love Revenge of the Sith. Um,
I
People
mean,
were like, "Boy, the prequels sure were a fucking mess," and then the sequels came out, and they were like, "Hoo hoo, yeah, those prequels sure were great, huh?"
I mean, look at me. I look like fucking Mark Hamill in The Last Jedi. I mean, so like one of the things that bothers me the most is that there's a bunch of people who shit talk the prequels for the last 20 years. And now they're coming at me. And I'm like, you're not in my league. You're not in my camp. Get the fuck out.
Skin says, "I'm sorry, Griever. You speak facts about Star Wars most of the time, but you are giving J.J. Abrams too much credit when he is to blame too, along with Rian Johnson."
No, he's not to blame. I'll tell you why he's not to blame. Because this man, that's like saying Josh Whedon's meant to blame about the Justice League movie. Like, no, he went in there and picked up the pieces and tried to do what he could. You put J.J. Abrams in the director's seat, then you take him away, and then you tell him to fix it after you've already made a shitty movie. No, put him in there and keep him there. You know why Lord of the Rings was successful? Because
They just had Peter Jackson do the whole thing, and also it was based on a book, so like you couldn't really fuck
yeah,
up the plot.
but he changed it. I've
Yeah, he
read
changed it a bit, but like I think the
no a bit. No,
Oh, a
miss.
lot. There were a lot of things that were changed or
Miss.
were excluded, but
The entire Return of the King is different. Trust me. I read it.
I know they don't include the fucking thing on there. How much of
No,
Return of the King is?
they tear out. I'll put it to you this way: Return of the King was 636 pages. They tore out about 400 of them.
Holy fuck! What was all of that? I knew the thing about Saruman taking over the Shire or whatever.
Yeah,
That just wasn't a thing in the movie.
Yeah, no, it didn't happen, but it
Was that most of Return of the King?
a lot of it, 200 pages worth.
Shit.
Yeah, and the appendices. Don't even think
All
about
right,
that.
well, you can't really include the appendices.
But that was Return of the King.
Oh, right, Return of the King was half.
Yes, it was. So
did they have all the appendices in Return of the King,
Yes.
or did they split them out of? Oh, all of them were in Return of the King.
Yes, appendices A through F were in the Return of the King.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, so at the end of the day, what I'm trying to say is that if you take J.J. Abrams, like it's sort of like taking Peter Jackson, he had the entirety of Lord of the Rings spread out before him, and he made a trilogy. They should have sat down J.J. Abrams and done the same thing, but they didn't, and they fucked up. I'm not saying that J.J. Abrams is perfect. I'm not saying that Disney is perfect. I'm not saying anybody's perfect. I'm saying they should have hired J.J. Abrams to do a Peter Jackson. And they didn't, and they fucked up. I'm not saying to hire Peter Jackson. I'm saying to hire J.J. Abrams. I'm saying they fucked up by not doing the same mentality that it took to make Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I guess I get what you're saying.
The chat's gonna disagree with me all the way to hell and high water.
Well, that's what they're there for.
Wonderful human beings, my chat. I love every single one of you, even though I will not acknowledge you by the end of this stream because Actually, we've done quite successful. Misk, have you noted
This
the
stream
amount
is
of likes?
16 likes.
Yeah, 16 likes, and we had up to 11 viewers. We had an amazing chat going, and a VC, and
Yeah,
a
and we
very.
talked about. Oh fuck! I'm gonna have to talk about that in the next stream.
Mm-hmm.
I think next stream's just gonna be all lore. We're not stopping for anything. Fortunately, most of the other server arcs are pretty short, so then we can just talk about Baldur again, I guess.
I mean, talking about Baldur always gets me in the mood, so
Yeah.
to speak.
I'm probably gonna do the comic stream at night, so I don't have to worry about getting interrupted.
Yeah, and I'm gonna do the comic stream.
The next night.
Yeah, the day after you do, because that way we get as much views for you, views for me, and views for band. Like, we're not even thinking about band. Band's gonna get more notoriety.
Yeah, hopefully, there will be more than like 5 people reading the comic.
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice.
You know what would be crazy? If band's comic like explodes, and like we're the first reviewers.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah, but it would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Because it would all it would do is help you, me, band. It would just help everybody.
Yeah, it'd be a symbiotic relationship. It would help all of us.
Yeah.
It would help you, it'd help me, it'd help that whatever app band is publishing the comic on.
What is the? Do you
I don't know.
know?
I asked him about it. I just messaged him about it. Hopefully he can get back to me sometime soon if he's still online. But again, it's a week till the comic comes out, so I'm not super pressed.
All
I'll
right.
probably end up downloading it like the day it comes out.
Yeah. Well then, if there's nothing else, was there anything else in the chat that was meh? Like, were
Particularly, Skin says, Force Awakens literally just copied A New Hope. I don't know what the fuck they were doing with The Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker was just a very disappointing finale. Yeah. Well, I'm fucking tired. Oh, wait, we got a response from Band?
Mm-hmm.
Linkar. Inkar? Oh, wait, I can read this online. I need to know if I can show the page. I assume since Band probably hasn't copyrighted his comic, I can probably show the pages on. Do I dare try? I probably shouldn't. Oh well. There you go. I'll share the link.
Okay.
Apparently it is online. It's not just an app. I'm gonna share it.
Well then, that being said, ladies and gentlemen, like, comment, and subscribe. As always, definitely go check out Miss Content, who is going to bed right now. Like, comment, and subscribe to Miss Content. Also, like and plug.
Can you tell it's almost 2 in the morning where Griever is?
Yeah, you can tell it's 2 in the morning where I am. Plug to me as well. Plug to Band's comic, which is going to be released August 24th. Is that correct, Miss?
Yes, you should join my server and get the role for Band's comic so you can see sketches. He does some of these little gimmick comics that he's been doing. I don't know if he's going to keep doing them once the main comic starts. But you'll be able to talk to Band on there. You'll be able to talk to fucking everyone else who's been keeping up with the comic. And you'll, get updates whenever a new chapter comes out, I assume. So you should probably check out my server if you want to follow that more directly.
There we go. So, like, comment, and subscribe as always. Sorry I couldn't get to everybody in the chat. That's not my usual shtick. But this chat was more of a talking to the VC more than talking to the chat for once in my goddamn life. So, we will see you all beautiful sons and guns again. All you beautiful gals, all you beautiful people. Once again, like, comment, subscribe. See you later. Drink responsibly, as always. See ya.